This spot's for you. It's the Professor Kyle Hendricks.
Alrighty, let's go live, guys. Let's go live. Just waiting for that green light to show. Waiting for that green light to show. I think we are good to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRmy Sport, we are here for an absolutely massive baseball clash between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, we have a huge rivalry. This is an absolutely massive rivalry. Arguably, this is in the top 3 rivalries in baseball. Arguably, it's number 2, but then again, you know, San Francisco versus the Los Angeles Dodgers is there too. Number 1 is obviously Yankees Red Sox. But, you know, this is a huge rivalry between 2 really quality teams. And I'm really actually kind of nervous for this one as a Cubbies fan. So first pitch there is in the zone, but the umpire is going to get it wrong. So it's going to be ball. It's going to be ball there from Kyle Hendricks, who is looking good this season, guys. Blake Summerberg says, hi, hello champion. Megatron says, let's go Cardinals. No, Megatron. No. I didn't tell ya. Bruce Gamer says, yo, hello champion. Gatorade Aiden says, hi. Lock and Boozer, hello lads. But I'm looking forward to this one. So Colton Wong will be batting here for the Cardinals. And it's going to be another ball. So it's going to be 2-1 count here. The thing with the Cardinals this season, guys, they've only played 8 games. So the Cubs have a record of 13-6 right now, but that's because, you know, we haven't had any problems with the virus. But the Cardinals have had a lot of games postponed, 1 sec, and that's going to be in the zones, it's going to be swinging fouls, so 2-2 count here. That's going to be 2-2 count here. Hold on, are we on right now? Yeah, we are on, sweet, okay. So the Cardinals, you know, they've had a few problems with the old virus. They've actually missed, what, like 10 games or something like that already in this 60-game season, so they really need to catch up. So this is actually the first of a back-to-back today. That's going to be a swing foul. That's going to be number 2. Blake Summer says, why are the Cardinals falling for the Cubs 13-6? Yeah, because the Cardinals have missed a lot of games, my dude, because of the virus. So the Cubs, we haven't had a game we've missed yet. Actually, no. Yeah, we have, and that was against the Cardinals. We had a 3-game series against them last week, and we had to delay it because of the whole virus situation. That's been strike 3. Boo! Oh! Let's go, Cubbies. Spencer Best says Cardinals. Hey, Spencer Best getting around the Cardinals. Good luck today, man. Even though I don't want you to win at all because I do not like the Cardinals. Good luck for you. But really, Rizzo, first base. No, not good luck for you, actually. I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to be nice over here. You suck. No, the Cubs don't suck. You suck. Buddy, how dare you? Buddy, talking shit. Buddy, Cubs don't. So that's going to strike 1 here. Nice. So, Cubbies actually in the last 3 days. We lost 3 games in a row. You know, we had the best record in baseball, and we come against the Brewers, and we lost the series 3-1. We won our first game against them. I was looking alright, but then, you know, we fell apart, and we didn't win the last 3 games. So that's a new ball here to Tommy Edman, who got a 200 average this year. Sleeping Angel says, yeah, that's why we unfortunately have to make these games doubleheaders. Yeah, man, so there's going to be a doubleheader today. I'm not going to be able to do the second game because I'll be doing the Dallas Mavericks versus Los Angeles Clippers. In the NBA playoffs, which I'm really excited for. But tomorrow we're going to be doing the Cubbies Cardinals, and obviously on Thursday we'll probably be doing. We'll figure out which one because the Kyle Hendricks is my favorite pitcher, so that's why I chose this one. And we didn't do an earlier NBA game, but I love me a good Kyle Hendricks. You know, I love me a good Kyle Hendricks, eh? All right, here we go. So 2-1 count here. That's going to be in the zone. That's going to be swing foul. That's going to be right up today. Woohoo! Blake Summer says, my notification didn't come out that you were live. I had to find your channel. Yeah, really strange. Sometimes it doesn't do that. Maybe because I do a lot of streams. I'm not too sure. That's why you got to hit the notification bell, my dude. You have to hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time we upload. Michael Joshua Lewis says, hi, BKR. Hello, champion. And that's going to be swing. That's going to be foul. So it's going to be 2-2 count here to Tommy Edman with a 200 batting average this season. David Welts says Cards. We've got a lot of Cards fans here. Oh, there you go. Cards fans coming out of the woodwork. It is going to be a good game though because they have a good team, and that's going to be swinging. That's going to be pop up. Beautiful stuff by the Professor, baby. Beautiful pitch there by the Professor, and that's going to be 2 out here at the inning. Now, guys. Just so you know, if you aren't aware, double headers this year, so it's kind of batter friendly out left field right now, not so much out right field, but it doesn't really matter out right field, there's not much wind coming in. Centre field, left centre and left field are really good. Right centre is okay, there's a little bit of wind going out, but there's a decent amount of wind going out left field, so that's a batter friendly out left field today. Sarah Roethlisberger says score prediction. I will go Cubbies 8-5. I'm gonna go Cubby. Oh, well, no, you know what? That's a bit high. Kyle Hendricks is a really good pitcher, but I actually feel like we're gonna get a significant win today. Doubleheader. I don't know who's pitching next. I think maybe Alec Mills, maybe. Could be pitching the next one. That's going to be strike, baby. Woohoo! Well, Goldschmidt. Who is hitting 3.33 to start the season? Not bad. Not bad at all. 1-on-1 count here to Goldschmidt. Supposed to be his cards 257, Cubs 1. Don't know about that one. After that swing that I just saw from Goldschmidt, I'm going to go with a big old no. A big old no. I tell ya. Gee whiz, this guy's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. He doesn't know what he's talking about because the Cubs going to win. So 1-2 count here to Paulie Goldschmidt. And that's going to be swing, and that's going to go straight to Nico Horner. And get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. So that's going to be all done here for the first inning. And due up, baby, we've got Chrissy Bryant leading off, who has been doing that all year. Anthony Rizzo coming up after that, and then Javi Baez. Woo! I like it. I like it. Ooh, yeah, I like it. And you know, Kid Does says, it's basically fun to watch because I've never watched it. I never got into it until I went to Wrigley Field, until I went to Guaranteed Rate Field, until I went, you know, to the Giant Stadium. What's it called in San Francisco? So by the way, guys, it's the middle of the first here. Let's see if we can get 60 likes on this stream. Usually we get at least 50 on Cubs streams, but this is a pretty decent one with a huge rival here. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Let's try and get to 60. Also, guys, if you're new around here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Even if you're a Cardinals fan, you know, we will do your games, even when the Cubbies aren't playing. So we do all different games every single day. But let's go. ADL says, oh, that's right. He said, hey, bro, something up here. Hey, Blaze, I'm still gutted this morning. Yeah, man, that's spewing. That is absolutely spewing. Like, I don't know why you got everyone over, because usually if everyone's going over, no, not everyone goes over. But, you know, that was a rough one, especially going into overtime. But yeah, man, I know, spewing for you, my man. San Francisco. Spencer the Best B says Busch Stadium is better. Disagree, man. Disagree. Well, look, I haven't been, so I can't even argue that. Because I haven't personally been. Even though I'm a realistic fan, even though I'm a fan and I love my Cubbies, I'm a realistic fan. So I can tell you right now that I personally feel like Wrigley Field is the most atmospheric stadium. But then again, I haven't been to too many stadiums, but I believe it's just because of the culture at Chicago. And I know that you guys in St. Louis wouldn't like that, but it just is what it is, you know. I wasn't a baseball fan until I went to Chicago. My first ever game was a White Sox game. I thought I'd become a White Sox fan, but I'm not becoming a White Sox fan. They barely get anyone to their stadium. Somebody says, no, it's not. Beast Wrigley Field is way better than Busch Stadium. From what I've seen, I think so too. I was actually meant to go to St. Louis. I was actually meant to go to St. Louis for a couple of weeks and go to St. Louis Blues last year in the NHL and vlog it, and also go to Cardinals and vlog it. Don't get me wrong, I will go to St. Louis at one stage and vlog it, probably against somebody that I can get behind the Cardinals for, even though I don't want to get behind the Cardinals, but I'd get behind the Cardinals for this vlog. It wouldn't be against the Cardinals, put it that way. Marion XM says, hi, I might not be able to watch your channel because the Gov said that it is deleting YouTube and deleting Google. No, it did not say that. No, it did not say that. Arsenal ATV says, hey mate, morning, hello champion, good to see ya. Jay's dad says, Miriam, that isn't true. Yeah, no, I was like, what? That's literally illegal. All right, so 1-0 count here to Chrissy Bryant. It's going to be Kim pitching. Oh, Chrissy Bryant! Oh, no, it's like a broken bat or some shit. What was that? I thought that was going to be gone. I thought he got a good swing on there, and he looked like that was going, but that literally made probably about 20 metres. Sleeping Angel says, I've been to Busch Stadium and I don't care for it. Yeah, but Sleeping Angel, are you from Chicago? Are you from Chicago? People who are genuinely from Chicago and people who are genuinely from St. Louis more than likely wouldn't like the other stadium. You know what I mean? Because it represents the team that you hate. So if you're from Chicago and you've grown up your whole life being a Cubs fan, I guess that weighs into it. For me, I haven't my whole life. One second, that's going to be ball one here too. The Riz. For me, I haven't grown up being a baseball fan, so I've been absolutely obsessed with it since I went to Chicago, but I haven't grown up with this absolute undenying hatred between the two cities. One second, that's going to be ball two here, the Riz. So I'm able to go to that stadium, and I'll be able to give you guys a kind of unbiased perspective. Even as a Cubs fan, I'll still be able to give you an unbiased perspective of what I think, because I can tell you right now, guaranteed rate, interesting stadium, not great though. Not great. Just because there's not many people there, and also I'm just not a big fan of those huge... One second here, 2-0 count the Riz, and that's going to be ball. So ball three. Hey! Well, Rizzo. So 3-0 count here, 1 out, no one on base. Sleeping Angel says, yes, I'm biased. I'm sorry, guys. You're a good champion. You're a good. That's me, ball 4. Woo! Let's go, the Riz. Jeez, the Riz has been getting a lot of walks lately. The Riz has been getting a lot of walks. He actually had 2 walks yesterday to start the game. He didn't have an official at bat until what, like the 8th inning or something like that. So Brad Miller at third base for the Cardinals today, Tommy Edmund shortstop, Colton Wong second base, and Paul Goldschmidt at first base. So both the first basemen today, Riz and Goldschmidt, both 3 Gold Gloves. Left field, Tyler O'Neill, centre field, Dylan Carlson, and at right field, the big fella, Dexter Fowler. Woohoo! What a beautiful man. A beautiful man, baby. What a beautiful man. Oh yeah, happy boys coming up here. Cardinals fans getting nervous. Cardinals fans getting nervous. And that's going to be strike 1. Strike 1 here. So man on first, 1 out. Bottom of the first here. Come on, Harvey, come on. Come on. Come on, Harvey, come on. Don't forget, guys, go and hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. 1 out and swing. Oh, that's going to be... That's it. So that's going to be 2 strikes here. It's going to be 0-2 count here early. And Tan says, damn, the Suns left for a while. Yeah, they did, but it was never really going to be a Suns win, man. Richmond pretty much dominated throughout. And even though they lost that second quarter decently, you know, the Suns didn't score enough during that period. But 0-2 count here and swing. Oh no! Harvey Byers has whacked that right into his ankle. Yeah, that's a stinger. That's a stinger. That is a stinger. That is a stinger.
Extremely superstitious, but
so 0-2 count here. Man on first is the Riz. Byers hitting 203 a season, so not great. Not great to start this one. Greasy Gamer says, he's been pretty decent. Oh, he's got a couple of home runs here and there, but he hasn't been fantastic, but he's done enough throughout this early start of the season. Greasy Gamer says, could you imagine if Suns got the upset? Well, the thing is that a lot of people were kind of tipping them because obviously they're playing for a top 8 spot right now. By the way, guys, Harvey Byers is down right now. He's down injured, so we're just kind of waiting. He smacked into his foot, maybe. Did he hit his foot or his ankle? And right into his foot. Yeah, that would have hurt. Yeah, that would have hurt. So that's probably maybe broken a toe. That may have broken a toe there. Ah, shit. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Let me know on the score. Let me know in the chat, guys, what you reckon a nice little score prediction could be. I'm gonna go with Cubbies to win 5-2. I'm gonna Cubbies 5-2. I really think. Well, by the way, Kimbrell's been looking pretty good in the last couple of games. I know we've kind of been down already, but in the same sense, Kimbrell's been punching him out pretty quickly in the last couple of games. So closer, hopefully, keeps his momentum up. And Carl Hendricks is fantastic. Swing, and that's going to be a foul. So it's going to still be an 0-2 count here. So 1 out here. Man on first is the Riz Harvey Byers. 203 batting average this year with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 605 OPS. Oh my goodness me. Alright, so bottom of the first here. Come on, Harvey, come on. Come on, Harvey, come on. Spencer B says 28 innings. So, no, actually, there's not, I'm not too sure what 28 innings means, but there is actually 7 innings in this game today. Oh, Harvey! Oh, yes! Go, Riz! Go, Riz! Go, Riz! Go, Riz! Go, Owen! Go, Owen! No, he's going to stay third. Okay, he's going to stay third. He's going to stay third, and Harvey's going to get to second. Woo! Man on second, man on third here with only 1 out. And guess who comes up now? Mr. Wilson Contreras, baby. Alrighty, let's go, son. Let's go. Let's go, Cubbies. That's what I'm talking about, hubby. 0-2 count early. Didn't even receive a single ball. And after about 5 pitches, he just whacks that down to left field. That's going to be a double. Riz wasn't fast enough to go for third. Unfortunately, that ball was really friendly there for the left fielder there, even though he was kind of outside of it. And right, here we go, baby. Woo! But yeah, guys, don't forget, this is actually 7 innings today. Usually, obviously, baseball is 9 innings, but today is 7 innings because we're on a back-to-back. So we do have a game right after this against the Cardinals again. So both games go into 7 innings. So that means you need to be scoring quicker. You need to be scoring quicker. And right now, it's looking nice for scoring quicker. Second, third, and that's going to be ball 1. So Wilson Contreras comes to plate now. He's hitting .233 this season. Got 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and 745 OPS. Now we're going to man off the second and a man on third here with 1 out. 1 no count here to Wilson Contreras. They're going to walk him. They're actually going to intentionally walk him. So we got bases loaded here, baby. We got bases loaded here, baby. Bottom of the first, and Ian Happ, who's our best hitter this season. They're going to walk Contreras, and they're going to give us our best hitter this season with bases loaded. He doesn't necessarily hit too many home runs, but he definitely gets on. He definitely hits a lot. I'm not too sure. He's like hitting 350 this year. Why are you walking Wilson Contreras? I don't understand this. I'm not too sure. What's going on here? Why would you walk Ian Happ, who's on a 310 average this year? Bases loaded. And that's going to be strike 1 there. Strike 1 here to Ian Happy. Hap. 310 average this season with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, and 1.006 OPS. But I'm not too sure why you'd be walking him bases loaded. 1 out. Not too sure. I'm not too sure why you got Contreras going onto the first base there. But anyway, and swinging a miss from Ian Happ. Well, right now it's looking alright. So, bases loaded here, guys, for the Cubbies. Bases loaded, and only 1 out. So 2 strikes here to Ian Happ, though, which is nerve-wracking. Rich introduction to the go Cubs. Let's go Cubbies. Hoo. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. So, 0-2 count here to Ian Happ. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded right now. Ian Happ, 1 out. Current Cubs to hit home run in his first major league debut. Oh my god, that was actually one of the worst at-bats I've ever seen in my life. Okay, no, don't worry about that. I can understand why they walked him now. That was actually one of the worst at-bats I've ever seen in my life. I can't even believe what I just witnessed for that last swing. That last swing was actually ridiculous. That last swing was actually kind of ridiculous. I'm not even too sure what happened there. He was literally so far behind it that I think he just swung for the sake of it. I think he just genuinely swung that last one for the sake of it, to be honest with you. So that's a strikeout, guys. So bases loaded here, 2 outs. Just need an outfield single to score at least 2. Wilson Contreras is pretty fast, but that would need a double at least. But David Bodie here, hitting 200 this season, not great. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, and 679 OPS. But he is the Grand Slam King for a reason. He is the Grand Slam King for a reason, my friends. And swing, that's a little tapper. Oh, that's going to be out. Well, that's annoying. That's really, really frustrating, man. That's really frustrating. That tells you everything you need to know about the back end of our order. Like, our back end of our order, even though they've been decent this season, like, it's real frustrating when we can get bases damn well loaded, you know what I mean? Bases loaded, and then they get it out like that. Like, come on. But that's going to be the end of the first here, guys. So it's 0-0. Cubbies did have bases loaded. They could not put them in. So, guys, go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're 4 likes away from 40. Our like goal is 60, so we'll get 60 by the end, but we do only have 7 innings to do it today, rather than the old 9 innings because of the back-to-back. Let's go have a look at what else is going on around the ballparks right now. Actually, no, we're not, because there is no other games going on around the ballparks right now. Slimming Angel says, get bases loaded and we can't freaking hit the ball. Yeah, get bases loaded, and we only had 1 out too. We only had 1 out. Evan the Hawk says, boo Cubs. How dare you, Evan the Hawk? How dare you? Bloody tell ya. Bloody Cardinals fans. They're coming in red hotty. They're coming in red hot. But should be a good game here. But then again, we did just load the bases. Yes, we didn't score, but the point is that we have gotten men on base already. So let's go. Rick Star says, hey bro, what's up? Hello, champion. So yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. We do this every single day. We won't be doing the second game of back-to-back because we will be doing the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers in the NBA playoffs. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one turns out because we need to win. You know, we've lost 3 games in a row now, so Cubbies, this is a game that we need to win. We can't be losing this one. We cannot be losing this one. But we're just waiting for the top of the second. I think it was 3 strike. No, it was 1 pop out. I don't think Kyle Hendricks got a strikeout actually. I think it was 1 pop. Let me have a look. It was 1 pop out, I think a ground out, and maybe a strikeout. So I think that was how the first started off there for the Cardinals. But Josh Fegley will come in. Albert Amora and Nico Horner will come up next for the Cubbies. So Josh Fegley is the DH in today's game for the Cubbies. Josh Fegley, the DH. So hopefully he can do something down that back end of the order. Alright, so Kwang Hyun Kim, 4.5 ERA this season. Okay, so it's still got plenty. There's still bloody heaps of chance, but Still a decent chance of that ERA. That's a pretty average ERA, man. That's a pretty average ERA. But Carl Hendricks will come up back out here. The professor will come back out here onto the mound. And that's going to be strike one, straight through to Justin O'Neill, to O'Neill, who's hitting 240 average this year, Tyler O'Neill. So 240 average with 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and 995 OPS. And that's going to be that's going to drop right down. I've got close strike, but that really bloody dropped. That really dropped there. So top of the second here, 1-on-1 count. Cardinals have no one on base and no one out. So Hendricks has thrown 18 pitches. Come on, Kyle. Let's go. And swing and a miss. So that's one strike. Let's go. So 1-1 count here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So 1-2 count here. Sorry, 1-2 count. Only hitting 240. That's pretty decent. Like, that's average. You know, that's as long as you're hitting over 200 this season, you know, it's looking alright. But then again, swing and a miss. Get your ass out of me, huh? Bloody bastard! Get your ass out of me. So he's out. Strikeout, baby. Woohoo! Professor is teaching. He's teaching everyone out to play baseball. He's saying, you know what? You don't know how to pitch. Well, guess what? This is how you can pitch. You can get a strikeout. Paycat says hello. Hello, Chemione. So 1 out here. No one on base. Top of the second. Hendricks throwing 20 pitches so far. Tanosh says good morning. Hello, Chemione. And Hendricks is going to throw a ball there. So a 1-0 count here to Matt Carpenter. With a 192 average this season. Hasn't started off too well here. Matt Carpenter hasn't started off too well. He's the DH today. 192 batting average with 0 home runs, 6 RBIs and 507 OPS. Obviously an absolute staple of the Cardinals team. That's going to be straight down to first baseman Rizzo. Rizzo's going to get that ball back into Hendricks. Woo! That's going to be 2 out here in the inning till the second. Aiden Fatboy says, why can't you show us the screen? Basically, man, it's illegal. So obviously, you know, your marquees and your whatever's happening in St. Louis, they pay a lot of rights to be able to actually play the game live. So it's illegal for me to show due to broadcasting restrictions. So I can get banned, potentially sued. So the best I can do is actually just tell you what's going on, read your comments out, and talk to you guys, and talk to you guys in the comment section. So there you go. But I wish I could, but I cannot. But top of the second here, Hendricks pitching to Carlson, hitting 200, and that's going to be strike down the middle. Woohoo! Jeez. So 2 outs here on 1 count. Paycat says perfect stream record for Cup is over. It is, mate. It is. But, you know, we're about to bloody return it. We're going to bring it back up. We're going to go on another streak. We're going to go on another streak, mate. We're going to go on a streak. It was a pretty good streak we had running, and that's going to be brilliant pitch again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How's he not...
Top prospect across the board, top 20.
How has he not called that a strike? How has he not called that a strike? He's got that ball. How has he not called that a strike? How has he not called that a strike? So that's 1-1 count there. And that's going to be swing. That's going to be an easy ground out here again. And whoop! That is all out of this, son. So we go to the bottom of the second where the Cubbies will come out here, baby. Come on, Cubbies. Spencer the B says Chicago's ass. No, your ass. Huh? Your ass. Not me. Not me. I know. Chicago, no. You. I'm not St. Louis. I'm not having no you. Oh, you how dare you. How dare you say Chicago's ass. Chicago's amazing, son. Chicago's amazing. But that is going to be the middle of the second here, guys. Middle of the second. And the Cardinals just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Easy days, baby. Easy days. So the Cubbies here, it will be Fegley coming up. Josh Fegley, the DH. We've got Albert Almora Jr. coming up, who is playing center field today, and Nico Horner, the second baseman, who will be coming in. Now, Albert Almora Jr. is hitting 143 this season, so not exactly fantastic. And Nico Horner is hitting 205, and Fegley doesn't have any stats to go on. So Bodie's actually under 100, under 200 too. Well, Bodie's actually under 200 as well. But hopefully we can start picking some of those numbers up. A little bit disappointing that we lost all 3 of those games. So Sleeping Angel says we have to score here. I don't know if we have to score here. I think we may. I would love to score here. Yeah, I would love to score here. But at the same time, I don't think we need to. It's only the second inning. Obviously, there is only 7 innings in this game, but you know, we don't necessarily have to score specifically in this inning. But like I said, it would obviously be ideal. I don't know, every inning. I want to score every inning, to be honest with you. I want to win this game by 100. Oh, wait, what happened with... oh, yeah, you timed that one out. That's all good. Yeah. Pay a cat. You don't need to time them out every time. In regards to if they're asking about the game, because obviously, as long as they don't just get abusive after it, you can show. You can ask. They can ask the question. That's fine. They can ask the question. But it's just if they keep saying the same thing, like, "Oh, show us the game, you dickhead," then obviously you time them out. But yeah, no, you don't need to time out if they're just asking, like, "Why can't you show us the game?" Because I'll respond to it just the once. But it just depends on their response to that response. We are just waiting here for the bottom of the second to come out here, guys. 4 likes away from 40. Go and smack that thumbs up button. 4 likes away from 40. But here we go. So first up will be Josh Fegley. Josh Feggers. Fegley. Beautiful day in Chicago, by the way. It's been a really nice week or so. It's been a really nice week or so in Chicago. Really nice week or so in Chicago. So Josh Fegley will come up, followed by the Bodie, and that's going to be ball 1 here. Ball 1 here. Absolutely beautiful day in Chicago. Why do you, you know, it's not like that in St. Louis, is it? Huh? It's not like that in St. Louis. It's not like that in St. Louis. So 1-0 count here to Josh Fegley, and it's going to be strike. That's going to be 1-1 count here. Nice pitch there. That looked like it was going to go inside, and it just stayed up and in. So Josh Fegley, 239 batting average, 12 home runs, 62 RBIs, and 693 OPS last season. And that's going to be swing down the line, foul. Swing down the line, foul. So that'll be a 1-2 count here. Fegley, I believe he actually got it. Didn't he get a hit earlier in the season? I'm not too sure how it's on the season. Oh, he must have only played like once. He hasn't played much this season. I think he might have only come in to pinch hit like once or twice so far in this season. But 1-2 count here for Fegley. Obviously leading off here in the bottom of the second after we had a bases loaded in the bottom of the first, but we just couldn't pick anyone in. Couldn't get anyone in. Fegley here, and that's going to be swing. That's going to be a little grounder there. Easy little ground out there, the shortstop, and he's going to be out at first. So 1 out here in the inning. Next up will be, it wasn't Dad Bodie, by the way. Dad Bodie already came in. No, Bodie will come up here, isn't he? No, Bodie got out in the first. Bodie got out in the first. Bodie got out in the first. Oh, Albert Amora Jr. comes up, that's right. Albert Amora Jr. will come up now. Blues fan says this looks like a good game. It should be a good game, man. This is one of the top rivalries in baseball, man. You know, we Cubbies, we hate St. Louis, and St. Louis, they hate Chicago Cubs. So this is, I would argue, number 2 rivalry in baseball behind the Yankees and Red Sox. But you know, the Giants and Dodgers is there as well. That's going to be a ball to Albert Amora Jr., who's hitting 143 averages here, guys. I actually witnessed him hit a grand slam against this team last year. I actually witnessed him score a grand slam against this team last year. Oh, goodness. I was there at the game. I was at the game in Chicago. Actually, no, that wasn't again. No, that was Chris Bryant, sorry. That was Chris Bryant. That was Chris. I think it was Chrissy Ryan. I saw 2 grand slams when I was in Chicago last year, and he was one of them. I think it could have been against the Dodgers, though, maybe. And that's going to be strike 2 here. So 1-2 count here. 1-2 count. Isaac Richards, hi Blaze. Hello, champion. How you doing? 1-2 count here to Albert Amora Jr. Bottom of the second, no one on base, 1 out, and 2 low. So 2-2 count here. Let's go. 2 low. So 2-2 count here. No one on base, 1 out. Kim's thrown 24 pitches for the Cardinals so far. Albert Amora Jr. with a 1.43 average. Really needs to start picking something up. He's quite. Oh, jeez, that's going to be well on the inside. That's really going to kill back into the inside there. So it's going to be a full count here to Albert Amora Jr. Full count, baby. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, Albert. And it's going to be swing. And that's going to be easy pop up there. Wow. That was like right there for a smack too. But he will pop that one up inside. And it's going to be 2 out here in the inning. No one on base. And next up will be the last hitter of the lineup, which is going to be Nico Horner, who has been struggling of late too, to be honest with you. Has been struggling. He started off pretty decent, but really with the bat, he's been struggling a little bit of recently. But at least after this, we get back to the start of our lineup with Chrissy Bryant, who has definitely been struggling recently. But Rizzo comes up, Happy Byers, Contreras. That's going to be a nice little strike there into the edge of the zone, and that's going to be a 2-0. That's going to be 0-1 count here. 0-1 count with 2 outs, not on base. And it's going to be swing, and that's going to be foul. So it's going to be an 0-2 count here early. 0-2 count here early with Nico Horner. Now, guys, the thing with Nico is that yesterday, actually, against Josh Hader, you wouldn't expect him to be able to hold off on pitches for literally 14 pitches. Like, he got through 14 pitches before he unfortunately got struck out. But he held Josh Hader for at least 14 pitches, which was just ridiculous. But yeah, that was really good. Batting averages here, 205, home runs, 6 RBIs, and 530 OPS. Very patient at the plate though, and he's going to swing, and that should be a hit here. Oh no, that's going to go straight. That's going to drag out there. Sorry, I thought that was going to drop. That's going to be the end of the second, guys. End of the second, and it still is 0-0 here. Still is 0-0. So we are on 36 likes right now, guys. 4 likes away from 40. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. 4 likes away from 40. And also, obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. We do this every single damn all day across all different sports. We are doing the Dallas Mavericks versus the Clippers game later as well. But yeah, 4 likes away from 40. Go and smack it. Orange Cheeto says go Cards. Hey, got a lot of Cards fans on here today, actually. Got a lot of Cardinals fans. Well, what do you reckon the score is going to be, Orange Cheeto? What do you reckon the score is? Are you in St Louis now, or just getting around the Cards? But it should be a good game right now. And the Cardinals are struggling to get hits though. Cardinals are struggling to get hits, and they've only played 8 times. They've only played the 3-game series against the White Sox in the last 2 weeks, which was in 2 days as well. Yesterday they lost the White Sox, and the day before that they swept them in the back-to-back. So they did well. But yesterday, gee whiz, the White Sox hit back-to-back home runs, back home runs against the Cards, which was just absolutely wild. Asked says, who are you? Who are me? Who are you? What do you mean? You watch this channel all the time. Orange Cheeto says, 4-2 Cards. I don't know, man. I think Hendricks is good enough to keep the Cards to about 2. And if Craig Kimbrell comes in, he's been playing he's been pitching really good in the last couple of days, which is something I never would have expected me to say, considering how bad he started the season off. He has like a 17 ERA. Well, he had a 17 ERA. I think he's starting to pull it back a little bit now. But yeah, I think he's good enough to keep the Cards maybe to 2. I think in the next game, I'm not too sure who's pitching in the next game. It could be Alec Mills. I have a bad feeling about that. I have a bad feeling about Mills going up against these Cardinals batters. I feel like you guys may win game 2, but I'm pretty sure we're going to win game 1 here. How are you? I was going to say, buddy, you're here all the time. What do you mean, who are you? I'm going all right, mate. Going all right. Obviously, I want to win this game against our biggest rivals, but should be a good game. As long as it's a good game, I'm happy with that one. As long as it's a good game, I'm happy. All right. So we're just waiting here for the top of the 3rd. Let's go have a look at who's actually going to come out. Oh, no, I don't need it. I'll just wait. Beautiful day in Chicago. Gee whiz. There's no better place right now. No better place right now. Oh, Feed's pretty good. Feed's pretty good. Okay, so I think the Cardinals are now into their bottom 3, actually. Yeah, because they haven't gotten a single man on base yet. So they're going to be in their bottom 3 of the lineup. Matt Carpenter just struck out. So Miller with a 250 average. He's going to get a... Oh my God, fantastic play by Albert Amora Jr. out there. That is a great play by Albert Amora Jr. out there on the first pitch. And he is going to make that grab out there in center field. Wow, I thought that was going to be a single or a double for sure there. But unfortunately for the Cardinals, Albert Amora Jr. makes a great play, comes into mid-center field, and makes the grab on a real fast liner, just bloody straight to center field. I thought that was going to push and go down, but it didn't. So I'll take it. Albert Amora Jr. with a cheeky little grab there. So that's going to be 1 out here quickly. And then we've got Dexter Fowler. You can't hate Dex. You can't hate Dex, even as a Cubbies fan. And that's going to be swing and miss here. Swing and miss to Mr. Dexter Fowler. 318 batting averages here. It's pretty decent. But geez, that was a nice grab out there by Albert Amora Jr. It wasn't an easy play. It wasn't an easy play by any means. Not by any means. So on 1 count here, 1 out, and that's going to be swing. Oh, please drop. That's a home run. Cardinals lead 1-0, solo home run. You can't even hate it because it's Dexter Fowler, but that's 1-0 here. 1-0 here, Dexter Fowler, which sucks as well. Because obviously we had a bases loaded with 1 out and couldn't get anyone home. So 1 out here, Dexter Fowler's going to hit a solo home run out right center field. Cardinals lead 1-0 there. Jeez, that was a terrible pitch there from Hendricks. That was just red all day, right in the perfect spot. And that one goes deep from Dex. That one goes deep. And that's going to be swung here by Weeders. That's their first hit of the game too, by the way, guys. That is the first hit of the game for the Cardinals. That's going to be a solo home run. So on 1 count here to Weeders. Orange Cheeto says, yes, sir. 1-0 Cards. Yeah, man. Yeah, big old solo home run out there to the right center field. That's going to be swinging a miss here to Weeders. So 0-2 count here. 1 out, no one on base. Hendricks thrown 30 pitches so far. I'm really shocked that Hendricks threw that pitch there. That was just in the perfect zone. But last season for Matt Wieters, 214 batting average and 11 home runs, and that's going to be, he's gone there. He's gone there for sure. So he's going to be struck out. Struck out there, Mr. Matt Wieters, and that's going to be 2 out here in the inning, but obviously the Cardinals have taken a 1-0 lead through the Dexter Fowler big time strike. That was a good pitch, to be honest, that one. That was a good pitch, to be honest, that one. Hendricks. Been fantastic this season. Really has. Besides one game, been fantastic this season, but that one was a bit of a hard one to watch. They're going to be back to the start of their lineup here for Colton Wong to go in. That's going to be a ball here. Ball, so it's going to be 1-0 count. Ball here from Colton Wong. Ball here for Colton Wong from Hendricks. Top of the third, no one on base. 2 outs. And it's going to be swing and it's going to be foul. So it's going to be 1-1 count here. Colton Wong's usually pretty decent. Usually a pretty decent player there for the Cardinals. I don't see the Cardinals doing too much this season. I feel like they're going to be really affected by their back-to-backs and they'll get really tired later in the season. There's actually word they might have to play a back-to-back occasionally in some days as well, which wouldn't obviously be ideal. 3 games in 1 day is just kind of ridiculous. But 2-1 count here to Colton Wong, and he's going to swing on that one, and that's going to go straight centre field there. So Albert Moore Jr. is going to pick that one up. He's still going back though. And that wind, holy damn. That win. So that's going to be the middle of third, guys. But Dexter Fowler will obviously get the solid home run. Now we do go back to the start of our lineup where we did get bases loaded in the first. So Chrissy Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and Javier Baez will be coming up here. So the middle of the third, by the way, guys, middle of the third, and it is going to be 1-0 here to the Cardinals. Don't forget, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, guys, go and smack that thumbs up button, and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. We do this every single day. Just make sure you go and hit that thumbs up button so that I know you're enjoying this content. But waiting here for the bottom of the third, that's a real tough one because we definitely were the only one. They've only had 1 hit. They've only had 1 hit in this game. They've dead set only had 1 hit in this game. So it's quite frustrating to see that we're down 1-0 right now. Very frustrating there. Very frustrating. Long way to go still. Long way to go. There is 7 innings for a reason, not just 3. We don't have to necessarily get it now. It's only a 1-run ball game. Carl Hendricks is still pitching quite well. I guess with the back-to-backs and 7 innings, you can actually use Carl Hendricks for the whole game. I reckon you can really use Carl Hendricks for the whole game. Like we could bring Kimberlin or you could bring Kyle Ryan in, but depending on how he's pitching. But you know, Hendricks got through all 9 innings against the Brewers in Game 1 of the first series back when we first on opening day, and you know he can get through 9 innings. So you know you could still probably technically use Hendricks going into the 7th year. Depending on how he's pitching, but pretty disappointed with that pitch that he threw to. Pretty disappointed with that pitch that he just threw to Dexter Fowler. Especially considering we all know how quality Dexter Fowler is. We all know he can hit the bat, especially Cubbies fans. We definitely know that how well he can hit the bat. So 1-0 here to the Cardinals as we wait here for the bottom of the third, where Rizzo will come out. Chrissy Bryant will come out, followed by Rizzo and Javier Baez. Now, Cubbies fans in the chat, I would like to ask you, what do you think about Chrissy Bryant? You know, obviously he's just not feeling it anymore. He's not finding it for the Cubbies. But in the same sense, no one wants to get rid of him because we all love him, you know. But like, what are your thoughts on Chrissy Bryant right now? Because he's really struggling. He is really struggling. Sleeping Angel says this is reminding me of last year. Can't win the big games, so I guess the division come on you guys. I guess. It's going to be a difficult division either way, man, you know. It's going to be a real difficult division either way. You know, Milwaukee Brewers are there. They're still definitely there. You know, the Cardinals are there. I guess you could class the rest there. That's going to be strike 1 here to Chrissy Bryant. Strike 1 here to Chrissy Bryant. So the game's just so frustrating. It is very frustrating, man. It is very frustrating. But this season for Chrissy Bryant, he's been 179 batting average, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and that's on the inside, so 1-1 count here. I just really need to see Chris Bryant do some more shit, man. He needs to start doing some more, because I'm telling you, just this season has really been disappointing. 1-1 count here, and swing, that's going to be foul. Swing, that's going to be foul. Charlie's dad says the Nets have made it a 9-point game against the Raps. They were down 22.5. Yeah, the Raps are winning that game, my dude. The Raps will still win that game, my dude. But 1-2 count here to Chrissy Bryant. No one on base, no one out. Daniel Shin says Kim. Getting around Kim. the pitcher for the Cardinals. 1-2 count here, and that's going to be ball. 2-2 count, come on. Come on, Chrissy Bryant. Come on, Chrissy Bryant. Daniel Sheehan said, I'm from Korea. Hey, welcome to you in Korea, my friend. I hope you're having a good day there, my man. So he says, what are we watching? Softball? Oh, that's going to be a ball here. That's going to be a ball here. So it's going to be a 3-1 count, a 3-2 count, full count here. Come on, KB, please. Ziggs, who are we getting around, mate? Who are we getting around? You getting around the Cubbies or you getting around the Cardinals? You getting around the Cubbies or you getting around the Cardinals? No one on base, no one out. 3-2 count, Chrissy Bryant, and it's going to be swing. Yeah! That's going to be a base hit, lead-off base hit. Out left field through the gap between third baseman and the shortstop. So Chrissy Bryant's going to get a lead-off hit here. He's going to be on first base with the Riz to come up here. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Chrissy Bryant. We need some more of those, bun. You know, we need a bun. I was about to say man and baby, so I went bun. We need some more of those, Chris. He's struggled to start the season, but Chrissy Bryant will get on base there. Let's go. Zig says, Cubs, good on you, champion. Good stuff. Ashley Ross says, when are you going to get some merch? When I'm back in Australia, dude, I'm still stuck in Fiji. I can't do anything right now. I can't get any merchandise right now, but I do want some. I do want to get some shirts for me to wear during streams and a hat and stuff that obviously you guys keep asking for. So I will sort that out too. But one out here, and so no one out here, and the Riz is going to take a ball here. Come on. And then we've already had bases loaded, so I don't want just, buddy, I don't want just getting on base. I want to get someone in. That first plate appearance was a walk for the Riz. This season, 246 batting average with 5 home runs and 9 RBIs. Come on, 1-0 count here to the Riz. And that's going to be ball again, 2-0 count. It's going to be 2-0 count here. Steve Angel says, come on, home run right here, I'd like it. I would like to see it. Active on base streaks at home. Rizzo, 30 games straight at home on base. And that's already been done in this game too, because you got to walk. You obviously got to walk as well, so... Here we go. 2-0 count here to the Riz. No one out. And man on first. And they're going to throw back to first to prevent Chrissy Bryant from getting too big of a lead off there.
I would say you can't hear you, but in 2020 you never know.
Okay, so no one out. Man on first. Cardinals do lead 1-0, but this is a bit dangerous for them again. The Cubs are getting some hits. Here. And it's going to be strikes. That's going to be 2-1 count here to the Riz. 38 pitches thrown through 3 so far for Kim, but he might drop a little bit here. He might get thrown for. He might throw a few pitches in this one. So Rizzo here, 2-1 count, no one out, man on first. Chrissy Bryant, let's go. Bump up. Come on, kid. Oh, that's gonna be ball. That's going to be a ball, so 3-1 count here to the Riz. He made, just like he did yesterday, he got 2 walks to start the game. So the Riz here, 3-1 count, looking alright here, and could be pushing Chrissy Bryant the second into scoring position with no one out. And Javi Baez to come to the plate. Whoa, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. I just want to see Riz get to the plate. I guarantee you Kim's going to throw this right down the Broadway right now. So I'm going to go for the slap. And that's going to be, wow. Riz, I think we all knew that was going to be a strike. I think we should have gone for a swing and run over there. But alright, so full count here. Full count here to the Riz. I get a feeling he's going to throw a ball here. I think he's going to try and make him chase. I feel like he's going to make him chase here. Bottom of the third here. No one out. Man on first. Full count. Come on, Riz. Come on, Riz. Yes, swing. Oh! Oh, foul. Damn it. So close. Oh, so close. That's going to be a foul down right field line. So full count here. Man on first. No one out. Come on, Rizzy. Rizzy. Come on, Riz. Let's get something going here, baby. Let's get something going here. Bottom of the third. No one out. Man on first. Down by 1 because of the Dexter foul strike. I genuinely believe that the Cardinals will finish this game on 2 runs. So we just need to get more than 2 runs in this game. And it's going to be, that's going to be ball. Come on! That was a tight call, but that was a very tight call. He missed the top edge of the zone. And that is going to be a walk here for the Riz. So a man on first, a man on second, no one out, and Javi Baez now comes to the plate. A 3-run home run, ding, 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 a ding, 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 would be amazing here. Would be absolutely amazing. Come on, Cubbies, here we go. So a man on first and a man on second right now. No one out. Javier Baez will come to the plate. Bottom of the third here. Kim has thrown 42 pitches. Javi Baez is obviously going to go for the ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding right now. He got a double in the first, Mr. Harvey Byers, down left field after he had an 0-2 count really early. A double would obviously push him probably around 2. Oh, that's going to be a double play. Harvey, dude, why are we swinging on first pitch? Why are we swinging on first pitch? Why are we swinging on first pitch, Harvey? So we're going to have a man on third, but why are we swinging on first pitch, Harvey? We're going to have Chrissy Bryan on third, but why are we swinging on first pitch there, Harvey? That's disappointing. We had no one out with a man on first and second. That's going to double play. Oh, that's so disappointing, Hubby. Why are we swinging there on first pitch? Chris says, go Cubbies. Good on your champion. Says, hi, hello, mate. Just disappointing there. You've come in at the worst time when Hubby Byers has really messed us up there. That's a double play. Goes from a double on the first to a double play. And Contreras here is going to take a ball 1. So Contreras hitting 2-3-3 so far this season. Man on third right now. Had an intentional walk in the first play appearance to actually load the bases and put Ian Happ at the plate with only 1 out, which was an interesting decision by the Cardinals, but it worked out for him. We just need a base hit here. A base hit here gets Chrissy Bryan in from third. Contreras, and that's going to be swing! Oh, I'm so angry with Harvey Byers after that. That's going to be a line out straight first base. I'm so angry with Harvey Byers. Like, that's just real disappointing, man. It's just so poor. That's so poor from Harvey there. That is so poor from Harvey. So now we're going to go from having a man on first and a man on second with no outs to getting no runs that inning because Harvey Byers swung on first pitch and got double played. Like, that's just so poor. It's just poor. Like, I can't even explain any more. I cannot explain any better than that. It is just absolutely poor there from Harvey. I love the guy. I love him. But that was just real poor. Patrick M says, hi, how's it going? Not really too great right now, mate. We're losing 1-0 to the Cardinals. Oh, man. Not really too great. And honestly, we should be beating them up right now. We had bases loaded in the first. You know, we got all out in the second. But then we've also had a man on first and second with no out in that. Oh, man, that's so poor from Harvey. That is so poor from Harvey. But, guys, we're only 3 likes away from 40. Go and smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Go and smash that thumbs up button. Oh, very frustrating there. Very frustrating indeed. Very damn well frustrating indeed. So we just wait here for the top of the 4th. And it is 1-0 here to the Cardinals. I think they're basically at the beginning of their order right now. Yeah, Colton Wong was there last, I think. Colton Wong was there last. Orange Chair says, lol. Yeah, it would be fun to you, man. I still think we win this game, but it would be fun to you. I think we're all aware that the Cubs have obviously been getting a lot better opportunities, but for some reason that we just can't push them in. Greasy Gamer says, this is because I'm happy. Well, yeah, this is our biggest rivalry in baseball, mate. This is our biggest rivalry, and we've been struggling lately. You know, we lost 3 games in a row, so you know, it's tough at the moment. You know, we've still got one of the best records in baseball. We've got the second best record in baseball right now behind the Yankees. We had the best before we lost those 3 games in a row. But, you know, we're still top of the division, and we're still top of the division by a decent amount. But it's just really frustrating when, you know, we've been doing so well all season, and now in the last couple of games we've just really been struggling. And now we come up against these guys who obviously, well, thank you very much for the next level of inspiration who subscribed. Thank you very much, my dude. But it's just, yeah, it's really frustrating. You know, we've been getting men on base here. We had bases loaded, couldn't get anyone in. You know, we had, oh, here we go. So we've got top of the 30s back underway here, guys. We had bases loaded, couldn't get anyone in. And then we had a man on first and second with no outs and couldn't get anyone in.
Here's Edmund.
So Edmund will come up here for the Cardinals in these on the 4th. That's going to be swing and that's going to be foul. So 0-1 count here to Edmund. This season, 194 batting average, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs. Pop that in first.
Versatile guy.
And it's just so disappointing too because like Kyle Hendricks has been pitching well, but with that one pitch, and Dexter Fowler just sent it deep out to right centre. And swing and miss there, so that's going to be an 0-2 count here to Edmund. I still think we win this game. Like, there's no way we can go through all these innings getting so many men on base and then not do anything with it. Surely not. It surely can't happen. It surely cannot happen. And 0-2 count goes to 0-2 still. That's going to be a foul. 37, 38 pitches thrown so far for Hendricks, guys. Top of the 4th. leading off here for the Cardinals is Edmund.
Not yet been rescheduled.
Looking forward to that Clippers vs Mavs game. That series is going to be really good. I actually genuinely believe there could be a surprise there with the Mavericks getting through.
44 days with 2 scheduled.
So 0-2 count here to Edmund, and that's going to be too low. Way too low there.
The 1975 Minnesota
So 1-2 count.
55 games.
Come on, Hendricks. Let's keep cracking on. Keep going. I really hope he doesn't let that one. The thing is that it sucks because it's only a 7-inning game, you know? Like, it's only a 7-inning game because of the back-to-back. So whoever goes up first is in a huge advantage because there's 2 less innings in the game. 2 less innings.
Interesting note about the 75 Twins season that I gleaned was a game on July.
So 1-2 count here to Edmund, leading off here in the 4th.
Twins won the game 2-1.
Come on, Cubbies, man. 40 pitches thrown for Hendricks. And that's going to be swing. That should be out here at centre field. Oh, that's a hard play here for Almora Jr. Oh, my God. He's been unreal out there in centre field. He has been absolutely unreal out there in centre field. How is he going to make that grab? That was unreal, that catch. That catch by Albert Almora Jr. was really ridiculously good. He's come a long way to make that. That really should have been a base hit in between centre and shortstop, but that was a great run there by Albert Almora Jr. to prevent that from being a base hit single in between the shortstop and the centre field. With a little dinga-dinga. Gee whiz, fantastic. So Goldschmidt will come up here, 0-1 today's game, and that's going to be missing the zone. So that's going to be ball 1 no count here to Goldschmidt. 1 out, no one on base, top of the 4th. 1-0 is the score to the Cardinals after Dexter Fowler solo home run back there in the 3rd. That's going to be, that should be, oh my God, that could be gone. Oh no, that's going to be a warning track. Yes, thank God. Albert Almora Jr. will grab that one out in right centre field. That was very close to going though. That was warning track, very high there. Thank God the wind isn't too strong. The wind is there, but the wind isn't too strong today. Almora Jr.'s had 2 really fantastic plays out there too. It hasn't even just, yeah, exactly. Cullahuta's like, wow. Wow, that's a really good play. So even though Almora Jr. isn't exactly batting too well, even though Almora Jr. isn't batting too well, that's a fantastic play. It's going to be a swing and a miss here for O'Neill. So 2 out here in the inning. 2 out here in the inning. Hendricks thrown 43 pitches, 44 pitches so far. 0-1 counts. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 1 strikeout in second this season. 231 batting average, 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. And that's going to be too low, just too low there on the edge of the corner. So 1-1 count here. Top of the 4th. I think next up we'd have for the Cubbies. Actually, I don't even. Oh, it'd be. Oh wait, and that's going to be swing. That's going to be foul. So 1-2 count here. 1-2 count. Member versus Hey Blaze. Hello, champion. How you doing? 1-2 count here, 2 outs, no one on base. Come on. Ah! We cannot lose this game, please, for the love of God. We cannot lose this game, for the love of God. Don't do it. Don't do it. 4 games in a row would not be fun. 4 games in a row would not be fun. Swing and a miss, get your outs out of here. So that's going to be top of the 4th is done. We're into the middle of the 4th now, guys. Carl Hendrick is pitching well besides that 1 pitch where Dexter Fowler went deep. But he is pitching quite well there. So, guys, that is going to be the middle of the 4th. We're on 37 likes right now, so 38 likes right now. Let's get 2 more likes to hit 40. 2 more likes to hit 40. Let's go. And let me know what your thoughts are on the game right now. But that is going to be the middle of the 4th. And next up for the Cubbies, let's have a look at who comes up next for the Cubs. Next up for the Cubs, we will be seeing Ian Happ, David Bodie, and Fegley. So, Bodie's not been looking too great this season on the bats. Ian Happ has been our best batter. He's hitting 305 right now. And Fegley, obviously the DH, hopefully as soon that he comes in and cleans it all up, Almora Jr. will come in, but he's on hitting 133 and Horner with 200 as well after that. So, you know, our back of our end of our lineup today isn't exactly looking too great. Where's Jason Hayward been lately? Is he injured right now? Where's Jason Hayward been? He wasn't obviously playing yesterday. I don't believe he played the day before. He's not playing today. So what's happened with Jason Hayward right now? Does anyone in the chat know? Scratch from the lineup with back tightness. Oh, there you go. So Jason Hayward hasn't been playing due to back tightness, which really is a bit disappointing. And Carl Schwarber's been missing. Like, he was here yesterday. He was there yesterday as a DH, wasn't he? Carl Schwarber gets 2nd game off the season. Yeah, okay, so this is just his game off. Orange Cheer says Jason is on the day-to-day IL. Yeah, thanks, brother. Thank you. So, yeah, that's frustrating because I haven't seen him in a while. So, He obviously does help us out quite significantly there. Quite significantly. David says this is baseball, right? This is baseball, mate. This is actually the number 2 rivalry in baseball. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask you, Orange Cheetah, what's your thoughts on this? So I want to ask you, do you think that this is the 2nd biggest rivalry in baseball? Or do you think it's the 3rd behind San Francisco and the Dodgers? Because obviously, we all know Yankees-Red Sox is number 1. Nowadays, it's pretty shit house. But like in the same sense, it'll always be number 1. But because of the history and the culture of it. But do you feel like St. Louis Cardinals versus Chicago Cubs is number 2 rivalry? Or do you feel like San Francisco Giants Dodgers is number 2 rivalry? I'd like to ask you guys in the chat. Orange Cheeto says 13-8. Well, we're not getting double today. We'll win at least one. I'm pretty certain that we're going to win this one. I'm pretty certain we're going to win this one. But I have my doubts with the second one. But I'm pretty certain we'll win this one. We've definitely been getting enough hits here, man. We've definitely been getting enough hits here to say we will. But that's going to be ball 1 here to Ian Happ. Ball 1 here to Ian Happ. You know, you can't just keep letting men get on base and expect that there's not going to be a run scored at some point. You know what I mean? So, swing and a miss there, and Ian Happ is going to go for an absolute swing at something that was never coming in the zone. So, 1-1 count here, 305 batting average so far this season for Ian Happ, with 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. And that's going to be all ball, nice. So you check that one, so that's going to be a 2-1 count here. Brandon Twarsinski says that Amora guy is a very good defensive guy for Cardinals. Yeah, man. Yeah. Amora out there in center field has done 2 really good catches today that's prevented you guys from scoring. And that's going to be... Oh! Ian Happ! Go! Yeah! Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Ian Happ sends it deep. Solo home run. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Baby, Ian Happ, you beautiful man. I wish you had done that in the first when we had bases loaded. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, Happy. That is a beautiful smack left field. Wow, 1-1, baby. We tie the game up here through an Ian Happ schmacker. That was clean. That was so clean. And that goes over out there in left field. And it is a tie game at 1 apiece now. Oh, man. That's going to be ball 1 here as well to David Bodie. Yeah, Ian Happ has been crushing it this season. Crushing it. Brendan Twarsinski said it would have dropped if he didn't catch that. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, he's been fantastic in defence today, Albert Amora Jr. Twice he's made 2 really good catches. And that's going to be 2 balls here. No one out, by the way, guys. That was a lead-off home run. Lead-off home run there by the big fella. Ian Happ, gee whiz, what an absolute smack. Let's go. So 2-0 count here to Bodie. 3-0 count here to Bodie. No one out. He let in a that kid Gio says tie game at 7th. What happens? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% certain, but I would assume that they would continue. I would assume they'd have to continue. It would have to just go into a normal game. They'd have to delay. I'm not too sure, but you'd have to imagine so. You'd have to imagine as much. There's no way they can just not play the rest. So, you know, they have to find a winner. This could still technically go to 16 innings, but it'd just mean, oh, Bodie here's going to get a short little grounded there to 3rd baseman, and he's going to be out at 1st. So, that's going to be 1 out here, but gee whiz, you got to love that, baby. You got to love Ian Happ with that solo deep home run. Brandon Twarsinski says, we've seen it from last year how good both teams are. Oh, yeah, both these 2 teams, and Brewers are there too. Brewers are a good team. But these 2 teams definitely have what it takes to, you know, I genuinely believe these 2 teams both have what it takes to be around and fighting for that Dodgers spot. I honestly think that whoever is the better team out of these 2 teams this year will have to go through the Dodgers. It's just as simple as that. You have to go through the Dodgers in the National League right now to more than likely play the Yankees. But Fegley will come up here, guys, 0 for 1. No one on base, 1 out, on 1 count here, bottom of the 4th. Jackie G says, good, let's go Cubs. Come on, Cubbies. Let's go. Josh Fegley here. And it's going to be, no, that's going to be, yeah, if you call that striking son of a bitch, yeah, it's going to be ball. Good, nice. So that's going to be a 1-1 count here. Brent says, he says, hopefully it happens again because rivalry works like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, rivalry, you know, that's why this game is always going to be great either way, but these 2 teams are good. That's going to go, damn it, that's going to be ground out there, 2 shortstops. So it's going to be quick 2 and out here after the solo home run. So no one on base here. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs, but obviously Ian Happ tied this game up at 1 apiece after the solo home run out left centre field. Remember it says, I'm Ian Happy isn't shappy. Ian Buddy Happy is a happy man. Happy man, and so is BKR Sport right now. So is BKR Sport. Sleeping Angel says, I do like this rivalry, I just can't stand Cardinals fans sometimes. Well, that's the whole point of rivalry, man. You're not meant to like them, you know? You're not meant to like them. Oh, they're going to take him out already. I guess it is the bottom of the fourth inning, and there is only 7 innings, so I guess I can understand it. Who's coming up here, though? What is it? Is it Nico Warner who comes up now? I think it is Nico Warner that will come out now. So we had Fegley. I think Nico Warner comes up now for the Cubbies as the last batter of the lineup. Brandon Shasinski says, my question is, where is DeLong? He was a big factor. Is he sick? I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too. Hold on one second. I'll go have a look for you. That kid, GS is Grant. Hold on. Hold on one second. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, sorry, man. I saw. Well, you said DeLong, so I was wondering. I was like, who's that? I was De Jong. You meant Paul De Jong, yeah. All right. So Paul De Jong. Let me have a look. Paul De Jong. I'm not too sure. I don't take too much notice of the Cardinals lineup. I'm not going to lie to you. It's still the Cardinals back after. Oh, so maybe he has the virus. I'm not 100% certain here, but that potentially he could have the virus. I'm not sure. Can you let me know in the chat if I'm wrong, guys? I don't want to be wrong. We're on 42 likes, by the way, guys. 8 likes away from 50. Guys, smack that thumbs up button. Never says you're a cool person, please. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. We're just having a good time watching sport, man. That's what we do. You know, if you guys are new around here and you haven't subscribed yet, go down there and hit that subscribe button because we do this every single day across all different teams and all different sports. Remember that says, Blaze, you're a very happy man, but I didn't see you score a home run like Ian Happ. What are you talking about? Me score a home run like Ian Happ? Gee whiz. Duffy says, all my chat is green, not blue anymore. Yeah, it still shows you as a moderator, though. It still shows you as a moderator. Sleeping Angel says, lol, he might be sick. I think I know some of the players are still sick. Yeah, man, I think some of the players are still contracted of the virus, so I think he can't play because of that. Brandon Chaskinsky says, sleeping, I'm not one of the mean Cardinals fans, though. I'm a cool and respectful for both sides. Well, that's good, man. That's good. That's what I try and be, obviously. You know, I'm a Cubbies fan, but, you know, I try my best on these streams to be, you know, not kind of calm across the board. I mean, well, I am calm across the board, but I just don't want to feel incredibly biased. Like, that's why, you know, I do say exactly what's going on with the Cardinals, and I don't say it with like vitriol or hatred or something like that. I do try and just say what's going on in the game. Obviously, if they hit a home run in the 9th or 7th in this game, or took the lead, I'd be pretty annoyed. But you know, I do my best. I do my best to kind of keep it neutral-ish. Samantha says, I know Brandon. I wasn't talking about you, buddy. Yeah, there you go. So here we go. So John Gant will be relieving here for the Cardinals. Pitcher Kim had 3 games this season with 1 hold, ERA of 0, innings 3.2. Albert Amore Jr. Sorry, it was Albert Amore Jr., not Nico Horner. So Amore Jr. comes in now.
2018, he was primarily.
Simi Angel says, I want to live up in St. Louis and just bug the hell out of me.
64 appearances.
Oh, gee whiz. 0-1 count here, and that's going to be swing and a miss here. So 0-2 count here. Albert Amore Jr. really struggling at bat this season. Really struggling at bat. Great out there in centre field, but really struggling at bat.
Up a little bit.
Bottom of the 4th here. 2 outs, no one on base, and that's going to be... Oh, that's a tight call, that one. That's a tight call, that one. He's going to call that one a strike, but that was a ball. But, guys, that is going to be the end there of the 4th inning, guys. The end of the 4th inning. Now, don't forget, guys, if you aren't subscribed yet, we do this every single day, so go down there and hit that subscribe button. But 1-1 here. 1-1. Ian Happ with the solo home run out left field. That tied the game up just now. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. I like it. Brendan Triskins, he says, Brewers gave you all a hard time. I saw they did, man. Yeah, we won game one. Then we obviously lost 3 games in a row after that. And they were all tight ones too. They weren't like blowouts. They were all tight ones that we arguably should have won. Like yesterday, we should have won that one yesterday. But unfortunately, we had to come up against their bullpen. And they scored a run, so it was tied game. The Brewers got the best bullpen in the league, in my personal opinion. So we come into their bullpen tied game. We needed to be at least up by 1, really, in my opinion, just to be certain. Because if you get to Josh Hader and you're down by 1, you're pretty much done. So we were a tied game, and then they went and hit a RBI double, I believe it was, and pushed them around and got one in at home which then obviously put them in the lead. And as soon as that happened, I was like, well, shit, this isn't happening now. You know what I mean? Like, this is done for us. So they won that one. The other one was a 3-run home run to Christian Yelich when we were in the lead that took the lead back by 1, and we just couldn't get it back. And yeah, man, it was tough, but Brewers are a good team. Brewers are a good team. They're not going to be more wins than us this season. We obviously did win the earlier season matchup. They won this season matchup. They're actually better away from home than they are at home. So if when we play them at Milwaukee, we've actually got a better chance of winning that than they do, because their at-home record has been pretty shit, to be honest with you, man. Pretty shit. But their away record is pretty good. Slimmy Angel says, wow, come on, that wasn't a strike. What are you doing unplayed? Oh, no, it was ridiculous. Dazman says, hey, Blaze. Hello, Daz. Good to see you, Shanny. Brandon Triskinsky says, Brewers are going to annoy us too. Yell, how is a Cardinal killer? It's going to be real difficult against the Brewers this year. They've got, the thing is that Yelich is starting to wake up a bit. So that's scary, because when Yelich wakes up, that's going to be a bit of a tough one. Just like if Chrissy Bryant starts to wake up, when Bellinger wakes up, I don't even know what Bellinger's doing. I think he's having a pretty bad season too, to be honest with you. But okay, so here we go. So Hendricks comes back out here and faces Carpenter. That's going to be a nice little strike there, top left of the zone. So that's going to be an 0-1 count here. 0-1 count here against Matty Carpenter. Slimmy Angel says, God, at least the Blackhawks won last night. If they didn't, I would have broke something if both my teams lost. Yeah, well, there you go. Swing and miss. That's going to be an 0-2 count. I don't think Blackhawks are going to go through the series. Obviously, they're not going to win the series, but that was good for them to win last night. Space to B says, why would Boston trade Mookie? Yeah, tough one, but in the same sense, Boston are in a bit of a rebuild right now. Even with Mookie, they wouldn't have done anything this year, so they're in a bit of a rebuild right now, and I guess that they wanted to kind of start off with an absolute bang. I guess it was a little bit ridiculous, but in the same sense, they're in a rebuild, so a lot of decision making doesn't make sense during the rebuild, and they're not going to win anytime soon. So I guess Mookie would have asked to be basically released. So 1-2 count here, and that's going to be swing, and that's going to be easy ground out there. So he's going to be thrown out at first. Bingo, thank you very much. So that's 1 out here in the top of the 5th, guys. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. There is literally only 2 innings left. Well, 3 innings, 5, 6, and 7. Which is just funny, because usually this is only be the halfway mark. This is only be the halfway mark normally, but but it's the top of the 5th here, so we're nearly done here, guys. Jeez. How long have we been going for? I don't think we've been going for long at all. I'm going to look. How long have we been going for? We've only been going for an hour. We've only been going for an hour, and we're nearly at the end of the game. Like, holy damn! Holy damn! Brandon Triskinsky says, I'm actually very cool with Cubs fans, but not being mean, disrespectful, have a tough rivalry. I get it, but there's a difference between mean and rivalry. Oh yeah, that will. Tough call there. Well, you enjoy the channel, man, because I do try and keep it quite level on the playing fields. Unless we're talking about Manchester United, and I'll tell them that they're all pieces of shit. But no, I'm pretty. What Michael Ward says, need Cubs to win by 2 or more. Ooh, I think we should. I think we should. You know, we've had a lot more, but you'd be stealing that we didn't get that bases loaded slam through Ian Hatt, because obviously Ian Hatt hit a solo home run later on, but he couldn't. He struck out when that bases loaded. Then we also had Javi Baez ground to a double play. We had no one out there on first and second, like. Real tough shit. And that's when we strike out. Get your ass out of here, boy! Woo! Get your ass out of here. Top of the 5th here, no one out. Sorry, 2 outs and no one on base. Michael Ward says, sounded like top of the order hitting it hard. The top of the order is doing really well. Middle of the order is doing pretty alright. But the back end of our order is really struggling. You know, Nico Horner will come up here and followed by Chrissy Bryant and then Anthony Rizzo. So that could be alright for you, because Nico Horner, I like him at the plate. I feel like he's not getting as much as he deserves. Like, he deserves a lot more right now, but unfortunately he's just not getting it. So that's my thoughts. I think Nico Horner can get on base, and then obviously Chrissy Bryant. Hopefully he can. I'm just watching that Jimmy Butler and TJ Warren fight again on TV. Hopefully Nico Horner can get on, and then Chrissy Bryant can hopefully get another single, because we need to start getting hits, man. Just in general, not even just this game, just in general. So that's going to be 2 balls here, 2 balls to Miller, 2-0 count. Mike Ward says, I know they should be up by at least 4. Yeah, man, really, truly, they should be. Spencer B says, the Cubs are a good team. I'm just a Cardinals fan. Well, good that you can admit it, my dude. That's good that you can admit it. That's good that you can admit it, even though you're a Cardinals fan. It's a huge rivalry. That's going to be a 2-1 count here, strike from Miller. You guys, look, I am a Cubs fan, but I will be doing other games. I do other games every single day as well. So I will be doing Cardinals games this season as well. Don't you worry. They won't be getting as good a positive reaction as this one for the Cubbies, but I still react to the game live, and I can't wait for the playoffs. It's going to be a crazy hectic run here to the playoffs. But 2-2 count here for Miller. 2 outs here, no one on base, and that's going to be swing, and that's going to be an easy out there. Oh, it's an error! Oh my god! Oh my god, Javi! Oh my god, Javi! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Javi Baez. He's had an absolute shocker in today's game. A ground into like he got a double in the first, but outside of that, he's grounded into a double play. And we had a man on first and second, no outs, and he's also just gone and given them an easy base hit there. Well, it's an error, but like still, that's really frustrating. Oh man, Brandon Jaskinski says to get a chance. Sorry, Brandon Jaskinski says, do you think Cardinals will make up all those games to get a chance to the playoffs? I think they should give them a chance. The only reason I don't think the Cardinals will is because I feel like they're going to get tired from all these back-to-backs. They're going to be really tired from all these back-to-backs. Like they're going to apparently they have to play at least 2 times this season a potential back-to-back in a day. They have the possibility of playing 3 games in one day. This season, they're going to be playing back-to-backs in a lot of games, a wild majority of games. And they're going to be exhausted. So come the back end of the 60-game season, the Cardinals are really it's going to be difficult for them to push through. With the Cubs, you know, we don't have many back-to-back. Last year, we didn't have a single back-to-back last year. But the Cardinals, yeah, they're going to have pretty much back-to-backs on nearly every single day from here on out. You know what I mean? So it's like pretty crazy, man. You know, they've got to cram in 15 games and there's only 40 games left in the season, some shit like ridiculous. Oh my god, he's going to be safe. Nearly picked him up first. So that's going to be a 2-0 count here. Dexter Fowler, who did hit the solo home run earlier. Phantom 1v1 says someone's never had to play 4 or 5 games a day during a tournament. Someone's never had to play 4. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. You haven't a crack at me. But this is Major League Baseball, mate. You know, this is you will see. That's also 4 or 5 games a day. Cool. But this goes for 60 games, my man. This is a 60 game season. So it's not like one day. So they play 3 games in one day, then 2 games the next day, and then 2 games the day after that. Then they'll have a one-dayer, and then they'll come back to a back-to-back, and then they'll go another back on one-dayer, and then they'll go to a back-to-back-to-back, and then they'll go the next day, which is a back-to-back. And they go do that for 60 games. So, you know, as funny as you may think it is, that, oh, yeah, okay, cool, you know, yeah, they're baseball players, they know how to do it. They will be exhausted, especially with travelling involved. You know, unfortunately, you obviously failed to understand that, my dude. I don't even know why you had a crack at me there. It's real basic stuff that they're going to get exhausted by the end of the season. It's real basic stuff. And I'm not even hating here. I'm just saying straight up facts. I'm not hating at all. Signature Sam says, hey. Hello, Signature Sam. Pedro Chiella says, hey, brother. Hello, Pedro. Good to see you, champion. Brandon Jaskinski says, hopefully Cardinals go for wild card if it's possible this season. Oh, they're definitely a good team. I thought they were going to be the team that would push the Cubs all the way this season, if obviously the shit didn't go down. But 2-2 count here for Fowler. That's going to be swing. Please be centre field fly out. Please be. Come on! Yes, that's out. It's the middle of the 5th, guys. Middle of the 5th. Noah Stevens says St Louis Cardinals suck. Brandon Jaskinski said, I don't think wild cards are possible this season. Yeah. Well, no, there is. You get the top 2 teams of each division go through, plus I believe there still is a wild card. I believe there still is a wild card, but the top 2 teams in each division go through. Something else says, let's go, thank you God. Michael Ward says, as Harry Carey would say, let's get some runs. Let's get some runs, baby. Let's get some runs, baby. Are you in Illinois? I want to ask you this because I was in Chicago last year. How do you bet? Like, isn't it illegal in Illinois? Do you go through like VPN or some shit to go somewhere else? Like, I believe isn't it illegal to online gamble in Illinois? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Like, is there even like gambling places in Illinois? I swear that's one of the places in America that like it was really difficult or you can't do it. But that is going to be the middle of the 5th, guys. What's going to be? I'm in Alabama. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm in Alabama. I love it. Must be a big Alabama fan too. I have a person. I love it. I have a person. Sling Angel says, let's get runs. Holy cow. Noah Stevens says, Anthony Rizzo is my favourite player. Same here, man. Same here. A lot of people obviously say Javi Baez. I've got a Javi Baez shirt back there that says Kissing Goodbyes. You know, I love all the boys, but Anthony Rizzo just embodies Chicago. You know what I mean? Like he loves this city. He's all about this city, and I just really appreciate him as a player and how much he puts for this team. So yeah, Rizzo's my favourite player too. Brandon Straczynski says, hopefully Blues win tonight. They've been in a slump. Aren't they 3-0 down right now? Aren't the Blues down in the NHL right now? Like 3-0 or something like that. 4 likes away from 50, guys. 4 likes away from 50. Go and hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new. We do this every single day. But didn't the St Louis Blues go... didn't they lose the Canucks again yesterday? Isn't that... I swear it's like a 3-0 series right now in favour of the Canucks. No, 2-1. Oh, wait. Did they win yesterday? Did they come back and win yesterday? Yeah, they did in overtime. That's right, because they were down 2-1, I believe, with like 2 minutes to go in the game. But the Blues did actually win yesterday. Wow. Michael Woods is class A. Oh, very classy. Duffy says, can someone tell me why Cardinals have only 8 games? Because their whole team had the virus, mate. So they had to postpone the majority of their games due to the virus. Oh, that's ball. Oh, bullshit, that's a strike. That's bullshit, that's a strike. This umpire's been shit. That's bullshit, that's a strike. So that's going to be an 0-1 count to Nico Horner, and that's going to be an 0-2 count. That's so bullshit. Man, that is crazy. Anyway, 0-2 count here. 0-2 count here, leading off here, Nico Horner. That is so disappointing. Not only did the umpire finish off the 4th inning by giving an absolutely horrendous call for the zone, but he's also started off the bottom of the 5th here with another horrendous call. And now that's going to be a check swing. No, it's not. It's not going to be a check swing. He's going to be out there. That's a bullshit, though. That's bullshit. That started off with an absolute horrendous call to put it down early. Yeah, I see the emojis, Stuffies. I see the emojis. Oh, man. So that's 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. No one on base. Oh, man. We could be seeing extra innings here, guys, which means we could actually see an actual genuine game. But then again, extra innings would then, obviously, the 8th, we would see the man go on to second from the start. And, whoa! That nearly hit him in the head. That nearly hit him in the head there. So Chrissy Bryant will come in now. Back to the start of our lineups. W says, can't wait to use him in Broncos games. Yeah, man, it should be good, eh? Should be good. Brandon Straczynski says, like Cubs fans saying card is normal talk to me because I see it's rivalry behaviour. What do you mean? Cubs fans saying cards is normal talk to me because I see it's rivalry behaviour. Well, it's just shortening your name. I just shorten your name in cards. Jeffrey says, my man, how you doing today? I'm doing all right, mate. Good game right now, 1-1 in the bottom of the 5th here. Chrissy Bryant comes up, and that's going to be too low there. It's going to be too low, so 2-1 count here. Tight call, that one. Considering that the umpire's been a dog all day, I was surprised that one wasn't a strike. Michael Ward says, let's go, KB. Come on, KB, baby. Come on, KB. And swing. Oh, go through. It's going to go out, second baseman. Damn it, I thought there was going to be a gap there. Guys. So that's going to be 2 out here, no one on base. Triple B card break says, I think this week is crucial for the Cubs. We have to win this series. We do. We do have to win this series. No, we do have to win this series. And but then again, there's 5 games here. There's 5 games we're going to play against the Cardinals in the next 3 days. Michael Wilson's arm's been horrific this year. Oh, bro, yesterday was so shocking. But, you know, what can you do? 2 walks so far for the game for Anthony Rizzo. Again, yesterday he started off with 2 walks. Today he started off with 2 walks. And that's going to be ball. Oh, my God. This dude is actually stupid. This man is actually a stupid human being. I hate this umpire. I really do. It's painful. It is painful. All right, Chase, Dad, you have a good one, champion. And, that's going to be a strike. That one's a fair call. So Anthony Rizzo goes down 0-2 here early.
Happy birthday to Amanda Karch.
Brandon Straczynski says the Pirates have a horrible bullpen. The Pirates are just pretty average all around this year, man. They've got the worst record in baseball for a reason. They're always going to be the worst. That was a painful at bat there. A terrible strike call to start us off. On the edge strike call, which was a fine call for second, and then to swing at a dirt ball. That was a very painful inning, that one. That was a very painful inning. So that's going to be no score here in the bottom of the 5th, guys. So we will go to the top of the 6th now, and it is still tied at 1 apiece. We are 3 likes away from 50, guys. Our like goal was, I think our like goal was actually 60. We're 3 likes away from 50, guys. Click the thumbs up button, and obviously subscribe if you're around here. We do this every day. But Sling Angel says this umpire sucks. Triple B card break says Theo needs to get bullpen help. Well, the last time Theo went and got someone really big nature for the bullpen was a man named Craig Kimbrell, and He's not done fantastic. He's actually been pretty alright the last couple of games, though. Not gonna lie to you, the last 2 games or so, he's been he closed out quite well. But obviously, we all know how he started off the season. Yeah, we all know how he started off the season. David says, Blaze, the king of sports YouTubers. Get around me. Brandon Straczynski says, I'm looking forward to that Dallas Mavericks versus Clippers game later on today. That's gonna be a really good NBA playoff game 1. Brandon Straczynski says, Cardinals might have a good bullpen if pitchers didn't get the virus. Cardinals have a good team, man. Cardinals have a good team, but I really think they'll be exhausted come season's end. Michael Ward says the ESPN strike zone had those first 2 balls. I know, bro. It's just out of control right now, man. It really is. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. But you know, it is what it is. What are you going to do? You're just going to have to move on quickly and just realise that the guy's a muppet. Sim Angel says David Ross needs to get eject. I'm sorry, this umpire sucks. Yeah, but you get fined quite considerably this year because of the virus. So I feel like the umpires really don't want to argue. They really just don't want to argue compared to obviously previously. Ernesto Inostroza says Cubs can't waste the good start by the professor. Let's go. Come on, baby. I hope so, man, because Carl Hendricks is still out there. He's having a fantastic game. Besides that 1 pitch to Dexter Fowler. Besides that 1 pitch to Dexter Fowler, we've been killing this. So 1-1 count here. Oh, so 1-1 is the score here, guys. The Cardinals have had 1 hit. Do you know what that hit was? The home run. They've had 1 hit, and that was a home run. W says I'm out, see you, brother. All right, champion, have a good one. W says, see everyone, make sure to like and subscribe to support the king. Appreciate it, man. Alrighty, so here we go. So the Cardinals come out here. Matt Wieters will come out. The 0-for-1 today's game. Top of the 6th, obviously leading off here. There's only 1 more in it. This is basically the 8th, guys. This is basically the 8th. This is basically the 8th here, guys. You got to think of it like that. That's gonna be a ball where he's gonna call a strike. This dude doesn't know what he's talking about. This umpire has no idea what he's talking about. This umpire has no idea what he's talking about. He's gonna call a strike. He's gonna call a strike there. That was clearly a ball. And I'm a Cubs fan. I'm telling you, that was a ball. And that's going to be a bunt down, and that's going to be a foul. So 1-2 count here. 1-2 count. Michael Ward says the umps know that no one can argue now, so they like, screw it. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Brent Straczynski says someone needs to break this tie. I'm getting nervous. I've been nervous the whole game, mate. We're down 1-0. At least it's 1-1. That was a terrible attempt at the bunt, though. That was a shocking attempt at the bunt. So 1-2 count here. Come on, Hendricks. Just punch him out. Punch him out here. 1-2 count here. 68 pitches thrown so far for Hendricks. And that's going to be swing and miss. Get your ass out of here, boy. Huh? Out of here. Son of a bitch. Get your ass out of here. Sense the Beast says this umpire is so bad. Oh, so bad, bro. You know, whether it's for the Cardinals or for the Cubs, both teams, he's been shocking. He's been absolutely shocking. Oh, man. By the way, guys, don't forget, I won't be doing the second game of the back-to-back today, but I'll be doing tomorrow's game, and I'll be doing at least one of the back-to-backs on Thursday as well. Or Wednesday for you guys, Thursday for me. Oh, man, very close to hitting the bat, but didn't hit the bat. Well, he's complaining. He better not be complaining. That didn't hit the bat. Oh, David Ross, argue. Yes, son. Yes, go. Yes, he's going to get thrown. He's going to get thrown here. He's going to get... At least he didn't get thrown too. Yes, David. Yes, David. Good man. This umpire is shit. Good man. And as I said, has the umpire at least been consistent? Not really, man. He's been shit and inconsistent from where he's been calling the zone. No. Like, he's been consistently shit, so we'll give him that. He has been consistently shit, but the zone hasn't been consistent, no. And that's going to be foul. Swing foul there, so... Oh, wait, what? He said that touched the bat. That didn't touch the bat.
He's been playing a long time. I think what happens to us...
That's a madness. That's why David Ross was arguing. What the shit?
I'm very susceptible to the off-speed stuff.
That didn't touch the bat. At least he's going to ground out there easy, but that's shit bullshit. That just wasted another 2 pitches on Hendricks' arm. That's horseshit. That's absolute horseshit. So that's going to be out there, one out there. But I was wondering why David Ross was coming out besides ready to have a crack about the pitching, to have the zone. But I can't believe he said that. Michael says, after you in Australia, mate. Are you saying, are you in Australia, mate? I'm in Fiji. I am Australian, but I'm a massive fan of the Cubbies. So I was in Chicago last year doing vlogs for this YouTube channel, and I love my Cubbies. So I watch them nearly every single day, mate. But yeah, I'm from Australia, and I do live streams every single day across all different sports. Oh no! Oh, fly! Woohoo! Rizzo, the line out, baby. Let's go. So that's 2 out here. 2 out here. No one on base. Brandon Choisinski said I think he may go to extra innings. I don't believe so. I believe that Hubby Byers is going to come in and give it a bit of a whack right now. I believe Hubby Byers is going to come out here and give it a bit of a whack. He's going to take a 2-1 lead. That's what I think, huh? That's what I think. You think it's wrong, but well, you're wrong. Because I'm right. And that's going to be ball. So 2 out here. No one on base here for the Cardinals.
The ball goes from
Michael Wood says, Fiji, nice. I'll make sure to check you out more. I was watching ESPN that. This is more entertaining. I appreciate you, man, dude. So are you watching it? Hold on. Ooh, that's going to be ball. Are you watching the game as well, or are you just watching the pitches come through on ESPN? 2-0 count here. 2 outs here. No one on base. Top 6. 1-1 count. 1-1 scoreline, and that's going to be too low. Too low here. So that's going to be 3-0 count here. 3-0 count here to Edmund, who is over 2 in today's game. So a walk could be looking up here. The dots. Not live. Okay, yeah, fair enough. But 3-0 count here to Edmund. 2 outs, no one on base. Top of the 6th here. 1-1 scoreline. Hendricks 76 pitches thrown, and that's gonna be strike. Beautiful, beautiful. Right edge of the zone. I tell you what though, guys, Albert Almora Jr. has been unreal in today's game. His 2 catches out there in centre field have been brilliant. They have stopped more than likely runs being scored. Beautiful strike again. So 3-0 count becomes a 3-2 count and 2 pitches.
Defensive support.
And well, obviously in 2 pitches, but 2 outs here, no one on base, and full count. Come on, let's punch him out here. Punch him out, and let's move into this bottom of the 6th. We'll move into the bottom of the 8th, really, the bottom of the 6th. And that's going to be swing, and that's going to be out here. Hubby Byers throws it across the first. Ooh, that was a tough thrower. What is he doing? Hubby Byers having a pretty odd game today. Having a pretty odd game, but Hubby Byers will come out here. Hubby to lead off with Contreras, and then Ian Happ, who hit the solo home run before as well, obviously. We are only... we just hit 50 likes, by the way, guys. Thank you very much. 10 likes away from our like goal of 60, though. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And obviously subscribe when you're ready. But bottom of the 6th here, guys, and the Cubbies will come out here with Hubby Byers leading off, followed by the big man, buddy. Who's coming up here? Sorry, Contreras. Contreras will come out afterwards, and then you got Ian Happ, who hit the solo home run earlier on today. So Cubs lead 3-1 in the hitting department, but it is tied game at 1 apiece. Let me know some updated score predictions. Do you reckon the Cubs will win 2-1, or do you reckon we might score a couple of runs in this inning or the next inning? Or do you think the Cardinals might do it in the top of the 7th, which arguably is the top of the 8th? top of the 9th, sorry. Brandon Choisinski says, I think they might walk that guy who hit the homer for Cubs. Ian Happ. They actually, funnily enough, in the first inning, we had bases, so we had man on first, man on second with only 1 out, and then we walked. Then Cardinals walked Wilson Contreras, and Ian Happ came to the plate with bases loaded and 1 out and bases loaded. So, you know, it's interesting that they did that, and then obviously he didn't get anything struck out there, but then he comes and hits a solo home run in the next time he's at the bat. So, interesting, very strange that they did that, considering how well he can hit. But it worked out for them the first time. It did work out for them the first time. But Ian Happ is a good hitter. He's probably our best hitter. He is our best hitter this year. He's hitting, what, like 320 now, 310, something like that, 315? About 315, I believe he is. Actually, I'll give a look at what he's hitting now. I don't know if they would have updated after that home run, though. Here they have. So 317, yes. After that home run, he was at 305, but now he's at 317 after that home run. So now we're just waiting here with the bottom of the 6th, guys. Let them go, baby. This is the bottom of the 8th. It's the bottom of the 6th, but it's the bottom of the 8th. It's the bottom of the 6th, but it's the bottom of the 8th. If you don't understand that, well, yeah, there's a problem. Come on. I just want to see the Go Cubs go. Come on, baby. I want to see the Go Cubs go. Oh, man. That Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers game has just started, by the way, guys. I am doing the Dallas Mavericks and Los Angeles Clippers live stream reaction later on today.
The original light beer.
Original light beer. Can we just watch the bottom six, please? So we kind of need to score something here, guys, because we'll be at the back end of our order if we don't for the bottom of the seventh, which is the final inning of the game. But we dead set could be looking at extra innings here, which would obviously mean man on second to start off, even though we would be going into the eighth.
To lead off the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, Jolin B. Slam. Okay, here we go. So Javi Baez, he's going to... Oh, my God. 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 That's going to hit foul. Oh, my God. That was 10 meters away. Literally 10 meters away from being a home run, Javi Baez, off the first pitch. That was literally 10 meters away from not being a foul and being a home run first pitch. So Gallegos, is going to be coming in here for the Cardinals. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh, I just curled around late. That was so close to a bloody solo home run there to start this one off, but it's not going to be, and that's going to be swing and a miss here. So 0-2 count here early for Javi. 0-2 count here early for Javi. Giovanni Gallegos, 2 games with a record of 0-0, ERA of 0, home run 0, point average of 0. He hasn't been allowed to hit, wow. Alrighty, so 0-2 count here. And that's going to be swing and miss.
Strikes out Javi.
Swing and miss.
Hey, the Cubs and Advocate.
Thank you, Jesus. Can we hit the game a little more, please? Well, yes and no. I'm obviously going to continuously talk, obviously, so not really the commentary, but I turned it up a little bit so you can maybe hear the at bat or the pitch or the. I'm going to have to close this door. I'm going to watch this pitch and close this door because there's actually like construction going on at a house across the river. So 1 out here, no one on base.
Now we're in that last at bat win.
Wilson Contreras had an intentional walk in the first because they brought up King and Hat. The bases loaded. And it's going to be swing, go through. He's going to be out there, guys. He's going to be out. So that's going to be a quick 2 out here now. From Javi Baez only scoring a solo home run to 2 outs here. So that's going to be 2 outs, no one on base. Bottom of the 6th, 1-1 is the scoreline. I'm going to close this door. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 1 second.
15 because the approach would change.
All right. Dakajia says, your talking is fine, I just want to hear it at the at-bat. You're the best. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Is that better, by the way? Can you hear it a lot better? All right, Ian Happy, solo home run before. Can he do it again for a 2? Oh, swing and a miss. It was there, though. It was there. Jackson Moore said, show the game. Obviously, you're very well aware that it's illegal to show the game due to broadcasting restrictions. That's why you're looking for it illegally. Yeah, it's illegal to show it, mate. And that's why no one on YouTube can play it. And 0-1 count, that's going to be ball. Nice, 1-1 count. 1-1 count here for Ian Happ. No one on base, 2 outs here. This season, 317 batting average, 4 home runs and 12 RBIs. A solo home run in the 4th to tie the game at 1 apiece. Come on. And that's going to be a ball again. 2-1 count here. Who comes up after Happ? Is it Fegley? I think it could be Fegley. No, it's Bodie. Bodie will come up after Happ if he does get on base.
Stay, in your game plan, stay focused with your swing and not get too big.
So 2-1 count here to Ian Happ. 2 outs, no one on base. Bottom of the 6th here. Beautiful day. And it's going to be swing and miss. 2-2 count here.
2 on him.
2-2 count. Brendan Jasinski says, I don't know why Molina went out to party. That was not good. He would have gotten sick. Down there, Molina. What a bloke, hey? Yeah, it's just selfish, mate. But 2-2 count here. It's like Lou Williams. You know what I mean? Like, selfish. People are just so selfish at this time. And that's going to be swing, foul. So Ian Hatt's going to keep the bat at bat alive here. It's a 2-2 count here with no one on base and 2 outs. But Ian Hatt will keep the bat alive.
Game for Henderson against the Cardinals. We see a whole lot of
Jason Moore says, what channel is it on, please? I'm not so sure, man. I'm in Fiji. I'm currently watching it on MLB.tv.
That's it.
On MLB.tv.
So
that's how I watch it over here.
13 runs.
2-2 count here, 2 outs, swing, and that's going to be a foul. So it's going to continue to bat again. So still 2-2 count here to Ian Hatt. I really would have preferred him to be getting on base here so that we can kind of push around that back order a little bit more.
Depending on how it goes in the 7th, the pitch count, if we're tied
Because our backwater hasn't been playing great of late, but 2-2 count here to Ian Hatt after the solo home run in his last at bat. 2 out here, no one on base, bottom of the 6th, 1-1 scoreline, and Gallegos, the reliever for the Cardinals, 10 pitches thrown. And, that was a massive drop-off there. Massive drop-off. So, that's going to be the end of the 6th here, guys. The end of the 6th, and we will be going to the top of the 7th, which is basically the top of the 9th, with Goldschmidt, O'Neill, and I can't remember who comes up there for the Cardinals, but this is the final inning, guys, unless we do need to obviously go to extra innings, and I believe Hendricks will still come out here. Hendricks should be still able to pitch here. He usually pitches quite a decent amount of time. But yes, it is still one apiece, guys. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. We do this every single day. But yes, that is going to be the end of the 6th, and that's disappointing there. So who does come out here for the Cardinals? Let's go have a look. Who comes out here for the Cardinals? It will be Goldschmidt, O'Neill, and Carpenter. Wow. Okay, so they've got a pretty decent lineup coming up now. Goldschmidt hit the .313 this season through the 8 games. However, he hasn't got a hit today. He's got over 2 in today's game. O'Neill over 2 in today's game as well with a 2.22 average. And Carpenter over 2 in today's game with a 1.79 average. The only hit today for the Cardinals so far was that Dexter Fowler home run. That solo home run by Dexter Fowler was literally the only home run, the only hit so far today for the Cardinals, which is quite disappointing. So, man, hopefully we can push this one here. I'm going to have a look right now who actually is going to be that second pitcher here for the Cubbies today. Ryan Pigg says, "Let's go Cardinals." Well, good game, my man. But the Cardinals have been struggling with their hits. They have been struggling with their hits. However, they did get the solo home run, and that was likely the right centre field buddy dinger. You know, Tyson Miller. Tyson Miller's going to be pitching for the Cubbies in the next game. Tyson Miller, interesting. And Yu Darvish tomorrow, followed by Jack Flaherty on. I know that's Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals. Sorry, followed. I'm not too sure on Wednesday for you, Thursday for me. I would assume that would probably be Alec Mills. I'd assume so. Ryan Pigg says all I need is 2 hits to win. Well, fair, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, mate. You're truly not wrong. Cubbies here, obviously, they've got about, I think, how many hits do we have? We've got a few hits. I think we've got, about 3 hits or so. But here we go, guys. Top of 7th. This is the last inning, guys. We've got a back-to-back today. So this is the clutch moments right here. This is the clutch moments, and Carl Hendricks obviously pitching out. Best records versus single opponent, Cubs since 1969. Carl Hendricks against St Louis, 8-2 record. Ooh.
He went 3-0 last
John
year.
Lester against Cincinnati, 8-2, and that's going to be ball 1 here. Okay, so this is, it feels weird knowing this is the 9th, basically.
Second and fly to the warning track.
It feels weird that this is basically the 9th, but Paul Goldschmidt, over 2 with a ground and a flyer today, 313 batting average, 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Dageen Padish says, "Hi, hello, who are you going for? Are you going for the Cubbies or are you going for the Cardinals?"
2-0 start.
So 2-0 start here to Goldschmidt, it's not great. He does hit quite well though. He's hitting like 330 or something this season so far, so I can understand why you wouldn't really want to pitch to him. But 2-0 count here to Goldschmidt.
The 3-ball count to Edmund with his
and that's going to be strike. Come on. Day again, I've already responded to you. I said who you support. You support the Cubbies or you support the Cardinals?
And he just eyeballs fastball right through the heart.
So no one on base here, no one out. Leading off here for the Cardinals, and that's going to be strike again. Oh, what? Oof. He's been shocking this umpire today. That whole pitch is in the zone. The whole pitch is in the zone there.
Chase percentage that's out of the zone.
The whole pitch is in the zone there.
Goldschmidt.
Oh, that's horse shit. The whole pitch was in the zone, and now Goldschmidt's going to get a fuck double. Shit. That's bullshit. Now he's going to get a... Oh, you are joking. I'm sorry, guys, but that's so horseshit. That goes from being a 2-2 count to a 3-1 count, and he goes and gets a double there. That's crazy.
Could have been a strike.
Oh, what do you mean could have been a strike? The whole pitch was in the zone. This umpire for both teams today has been so shit, whether it be for the Cardinals or for the Cubs. He's been so shit today. So that's going to be a lead-off double here for Goldschmidt. And that's going to be his first hit of the game here. First hit of the game. So, man on second, Goldschmidt. Oh man, this has put us in a tough predicament. We need to get 2 quick outs here. Man on second, no one out. This is not looking good right now. This is not looking good right now. Come on, Hendricks. Let's punch him out. That's going to be strike. Whew, okay. 0-1 count. 85 pitches thrown, 2 strikeouts for Tyler O'Neill today. 2.22 batting average, 3 home runs, and 6 RBIs. This is the crucial moments here. Basically the top of the ninth, guys. Basically the top of the ninth. 1-1 scoreline, 0-1 count, and there's a man at second here for goal, which is Goldschmidt. And there's no one out, so we need to really desperately need, arguably, a double play. We can't get that. We really need someone to get onto first and then double play him to get out of this, really. But we need to get at least 1 out, so.
First inning,
oh, this sucks right now. Hendricks thrown 86 pitches. I can't believe that Goldschmidt got that double just now. I can't believe it.
To not let him get to third base with less than 2 outs. And you got to really make pitches
Shit,
here,
man. Shit, man.
The guy on deck has been a tough ass.
So no outs here, man on second, 1-1 count here, top of the 7th. Tied game in the top of the 7th, which is the top of the 9th, basically. But here we go. Hendricks is actually going to be having a chat here to Contreras. They want to make sure that they get everything right before they go, obviously.
It's funny, the rhythm of a big league game. Pitchers generally...
Like, this would be fine. This would actually be fine if this was just the top of the 7th, you know what I mean? Like, if this was just the top of the 7th and we still had 3 innings to go, I'd be like, yeah, well, this is fine. But, like, top of the 7th is the top of the 9th, which makes it so nerve-wracking right now. Come on, Hendricks, get yourself out of trouble. Get yourself out of trouble here.
Spot on if you can get O'Neill here, and then
Philadelphia leading 17-16 over the Celtics too. And Hendricks, that's going to be 2 wide. 2 wide. So that's going to be 2-1 count here to O'Neill. 2-1 count.
That was the hardest part about closing, was you knew you were going to get everybody's...
2-1 count. Come on, let's get out of trouble here, Hendricks.
And for some reason, you could
get
see
out of trouble.
Have a terrible at bat. You know, in the end
no
of the
outs
sixth
here, man on
or
second.
the
Goldschmidt on second. O'Neill's going to swing and a miss.
Come
on! Come on, we need this. That's going to be a 2-2 count here. 2-2 count. 1 more strike. 1 more strike, and then we've only got 2 more outs to get. But as long as we don't let Goldschmidt get to third with, less than 2 outs. Kyle Ryan is getting ready here just in case he does come in here for the Cubbies, and that's going to be 2 wide. It's going to be full count here. No. Do not walk him, Kyle. Do not walk him, Hendricks. Do not walk him. And that's going to be, that's a ball. So come on, Kyle, let's get him done here. Let's get him done. Let's get him done here. 3-2 count, no one out. Man on second. He's going to get a good lead off here too. That's the thing that sucks the most about this as well. An outfield single scores him no matter what here. Woo! Nervy times here, guys. Nervy times. Hendricks has thrown 89 pitches so far in this game. Come on, let's punch him out here. 3-2 count. Let's get our first out here at the top of the 7th.
That arm speed can sell almost like a heater, and you can get somebody, especially if
3-2 count here. Okay, here we go. Hendricks. 3-2 count to O'Neill. 8 versus high. Hello, champion. No one out. Come on, Hendricks. Oh, that's going to be foul. That's going to be foul. So full count here. No one out. Man on second. This is the last inning, guys. I'm going to refer to it as the top of the 9th. I'm just going to say top of the 9th. I'm just going to say top of the 9th for you guys. So it makes sense to everyone who's tuning in.
His eyes got big, didn't they?
Oh, come on, man. Come on, Hendricks. Punch him out here. Man on second, no one out. Full count. And no way are you walking him! No way are you walking him there! No way! That pitch was so bad! 3-2 count, and he throws it in the dirt, nearly in the grass. So man on first, man on second here with no outs. We need a double play. We need a double play badly here. We're going to bring Kyle Ryan in. Holy shit. I can't believe you just walked him. He was 1-2 counts. It was a 1-2 count. We just walked him. So a man on first and a man on second. A double play would still give Goldschmidt the opportunity at third, though. Arguably, we need an out and then the double play. Or, arguably we need an out and then the double play. A strikeout and then a double play for me.
The right guy warming if they decide to make a move.
Ron Wick or Kyle Ryan potentially could be coming in here. I think Hendricks is going to pitch for this next one. Come on, Hendricks. Who's coming up now? I think it's Weeders, isn't it? I think it's Weeders. Hit that thumbs up button while we're waiting here for the next at-bat, guys. Oh, no, it's Matt Carpenter. That's Carpenter. He isn't hitting well this year, guys. He is hitting under 200, but hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys, and obviously subscribe if you're around here.
Anticipating a bunt here from Carpenter.
Ryan Feature's card's got a bunt. Yeah, we're ready for the bunt there, and that's going to be ball. Oh my god.
It's low on a curve.
Oh my god. Brendan Swasinski says bunt cards. There's actually we've brought the infield in. Sorry, we brought the outfield in. So Rizzo is ready for a bunt, and also Chrissy Bryant. They're all ready for a bunt. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if a bunt is what you guys need right now. And that's going to be swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. There'll be 1-1 count here. 93 pitches thrown for Hendricks so far. 0 for 2 today for Carpenter. And man on first and second. A double play would be just incredible right now. Double play would just be genuinely incredible right now. Come on. Oh, a strikeout and a double play, to be honest with you. The double play would more than likely, unless it's a double play of third to second. But then that'd more than likely be a triple play if that happened. That won't happen. So, and that's going to be swing and a miss. Come on, come on. That's 2 strikes here. We need this out. We really, really need this out here. We need this out here desperately. A lead-off double for Goldschmidt, and then a walk with no outs. Come on, Hendricks. So 1 and 2 count here to Matt Carpenter. Man on first, man on second. No outs here. This is the top of the 9th, guys. Top of the 9th, and Hendricks.
That'll get in there.
Oh, that's going to be a score. Oh, he's going to stop at third, so bases loaded. Okay. Okay, so bases are loaded here. Bases are loaded here. No outs. Bases are loaded, no outs.
Nobody out for the rookie Carlson.
So that's going to be a hit there for Carpenter out into right field. And that's going to be bases loaded. At least they didn't score. At least they didn't score, but if they don't score off these guys, if they don't score off no outs and bases loaded, there's a problem here at the Cardinals, because they really should be scoring here. Myung-Chul Lee says, come on. Alright, so bases loaded here, guys. No one out. Top of the 7th here. And the Cardinals rookie will be coming up here. Carlson. And that's going to be swing and a miss. Swing and a miss there. 167 batting average so far this season for Dylan Carlson. 0 home runs and 0 RBIs. Brendan Swasinski says, ground ball pop-up of base hit or base hit, we'll score a run. Yeah, man. Well, outfield single will get 2 in. Michael Ward says neutral play. Arguably, we just need a strikeout and then a double play, really. Arguably, we just need a strikeout and then a double play. A double play now wouldn't help because they've still got 1 run. I wouldn't necessarily mind it, though, to be honest. Oh! Yes, throw him home. Yes, okay. So we've got the man out. We didn't get home. So it's gonna be a fielder's choice. No one's gonna score. So man on first, second, and third still. Still bases loaded here. Still bases loaded. But 1 out. So that's good. That's good. Very close to getting. We honestly could have pulled a double play there if there wasn't the man on third. But we had to just prioritise not letting that run in at home. So that's going to be 1 out here. Still man first, second, and third. But a double play now would be brilliant. A double play now saves the game. Okay, so that's going to be all done here for Hendricks, I think.
I'm assuming it's Ryan.
So Hendricks is done here, guys. That worked out really well here. So a double play now would be absolutely incredible for us to get out of trouble here. It was a nice play there by Harvey Byers not to go for the double play and get him out at first. Get him out at home, sorry. Wow, what a game this has turned into, though, guys. What a game this has turned into. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're on 53 right now. We need 7 more thumbs up to hit 60, which is our like goal. So go and hit that thumbs up button. And obviously, subscribing you around here. I am very nervous, but this is a very good game. So I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, this is the first of a back-to-back today, guys. First of a back-to-back. Let me know in the chat, guys, who you are getting behind. If you're getting behind the Cubbies or you're getting behind the Cardinals. Right. So we're just waiting for the pitching changes. It's either going to be Rowan Wick or it's going to be Kyle Ryan. I would assume it's going to be Kyle Ryan, who's been playing really well for us this season. Rowan Wick has been good, but he's also had his little bit of doubt from time to time as well. But in the same sense, you know, I really do. I really do think Kyle Ryan is the guy to bring in right now. I really do think Kyle Ryan is the guy to bring in. No outs, bases loaded, but now it's 1 out, bases loaded. No one scored still. Very nerve-wracking times, guys. Very nerve-wracking times. But yes, definitely hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Hopefully Kyle Ryan comes out here. Hopefully Kyle Ryan comes out. Yeah, this is scary. This is scary. Cubbies fans, this is scary. Surely the Cardinals do score, though. Surely they score at least 1. The sack fly still gets 1 in here. I wouldn't even necessarily care too much about a sack fly. Obviously, I don't want it to happen. But I wouldn't, considering it was bases loaded with no outs. Oh, Rowan Wick, he's going to come in here. Wow, okay, so ERA of 1.5 games this season, 6. You know, home runs, he's let in 0, and opponent average of 280. Ooh, interesting choice here. I probably would have taken Kyle Ryan, though. Probably would have taken Kyle Ryan. But this is going to be Rowan Wick closing out here. I'm nervous. Bases loaded here. Ryan Pigg says he was up to bat. I'm not too sure yet. I'll have a look in a moment. We're just waiting here. We're just watching Rowan Wick throw a few warm-up throws. But hold on, I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
Or do I like Wick? His game against Miller.
So Miller is up here, I believe.
Miller started the.
So Eddie's going to be Miller here. Oh, jeez, I've gotten out of it. Here's going to be Miller.
His 3rd game. Okay,
so Rowan Wick here. Bases loaded, 1 out, and that's going to be too high there. It's going to be a ball. Need a double play here, boys. Need a double play here, boys. This is the top of the 9th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ryan Pigg says it's another time. No, it's Wick time.
Rowan Wick's curveball to second base for
Wick time. Come on, please be Wick time. And please be. That's going to be fly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's a double. Get fucked, Miller. And they're going to get it out, though. They're going to get the man out going for home. So he bit off more than he can chew. But that's going to be 3-1 here, the Cardinals.
2-run score.
So Cardinals lead 3-1 here. 2 out. It should have been 3-1 with only 1 out, but hey, they bit off more than they can chew there. Wow. The Cardinals, they're going to win theirs based off this 1 inning. They have been so average all game, and then they just decide to pick up all their at-bats this inning. So Brad Miller will score a double there, guys. 2 runs will score, and they will get out as they try to get home from first.
Kyle Hendricks on the wrong end of this decision.
Oh no, sorry, from
the bottom of the last.
And that's going to be ball there. Ball 1.
To 3rd on the throw.
Ball 1, so 1-0 count here, man on 3rd, and Dexter Fowler, the man who hit the solo home run.
For a breaking ball, that's for a strike versus getting ahead 0-1. You can expand a little bit down the zone and maybe get that rollover.
It is only a 2-run game, guys, but still very frustrating. Very, very frustrating considering the Cardinals have just been so shit all game, batting-wise, and then this inning they just decided to come out and just smack it. So 3-1 scoreline right now, and that's going to be, he's going to check that swing, so that's going to be a 2-0 count here. I knew Rowan Wick wasn't the right guy to bring in. That was just that was a stupid decision. I'm sorry, but Kyle Ryan was the right guy to bring in here. Kyle Ryan was the right guy to bring in here. 2-0 count here to Dexter Fowler, man on 3rd, 2 outs. Kyle Ryan was the guy to bring in here. Top of the 7th, and that's going to be strike 1 there, so that's going to be a 2-1 count here. Now you're a good Ryan Pigg, mate. You celebrate what you want. You're a good champion.
One of the best hikes you'll ever do. Yeah, if you get to Vancouver, make sure you head
I'm kind of used to this weekend.
climb.
So 2-2 count here to Dexter Fowler. If we consider another run, then it's all done. But 3-1 is still definitely doable. Brennan says I'm calling home run. No way, bro.
You're
No
like,
way.
wow. We just did that in an hour and a half.
He's already got his home run
Show
today.
the time and some
Yeah, he's not getting
guys
2
did
home
it
runs
in
per game.
18 minutes.
Surely not. No, that's going to be an easy play there for Albert Elmore Jr. So that's going to be the end of the mid of the 7th, guys. Middle of the 7th. And the Cubs are going to need to get 2 runs here in this 7th, otherwise it's all done. So, bottom of the 9th, here we come. Bottom of the 9th, here we come, guys. We are 2 likes away from 55, guys. Go and smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. The bottom of the 9th is coming up now for the Cubbies, and who will come up? I'm pretty sure we're at the end of our order too. You know, I'm pretty sure we're at the end of our order. So it's going to be David Bodie, Fegley, and Almora Jr. I would assume that we're going to pinch hit for Almora Jr. Bodie, who's hitting 190. You know, I'd love to see. We only need to get a man on base and then hit a dinger, but like still, you know, we need a man on base and then hit a dinger. But bottom of the 9th is coming up here, guys, and the Cubs need at least 2 runs to send this game to extras. Which is definitely doable. Definitely doable with this lineup. Don't worry about that one, guys. A dinger is a home run, Duffy. Oh man. So we need a man on base and a home run here to tie this game up. Don't forget, guys, if you are new around here, definitely hit that subscribe button. We do this every single day. We are doing the Dallas Mavericks versus the Los Angeles Clippers NBA playoffs game later on today as well. But here we go. So, bottom of the 7th, which is the bottom of the 9th, and David Bodie. No, I think Schwarber's coming out here. I can hear his music here. I think Carl Schwarber's coming out here. Albert Elmore Jr. so close to having 3 fantastic plays, but he just could not get that one. He just could not get that one out there in left centre field. Ryan Pick says, with the cards closed, your chances are better than average. Oh, man. Unfortunately, Elmore Jr. nearly with a fantastic play there. But he couldn't get to it, unfortunately. Duffy says, why are baseball fans not dickheads that spam and ask stupid questions? Yeah, well, it's baseball fans are quite respectful, man. Like, there are a lot of dickheads, but in the same sense, a lot of baseball fans are a lot more respectful than a lot of the Australian sports, where right now, if my team was losing like this, I'd be getting slapped up in the chat. Like, I'd be getting absolutely slapped up in the chat. I'd be just ignoring it, but like, I notice it. I see it. I see it, mate. But here we go. So Cardinals here in the bottom of the 9th are going to be pitching to save the game here. We've got a pinch hitter. I think Kyle Schwarber's coming in here.
I think. Yeah.
So they're actually going to change the pitcher here.
Andrew Miller up. We'll be right back. 3-1 Cardinals.
Okay, so they're about to bring out Andrew Miller here for the Cardinals. In this bottom of the 9th. All right. Brandon Schwinski says Ryan. They're going to bring out Brandon Miller here to close out for the Cardinals. Joel Embiid, 11 points, 5 from 5 field goals. Wowchi mama. I could be 5 from 5. Oh no, yeah, he would have got 5 twos. No, I think it's 3 out of 3. Okay, it must be 4 from 5. That's all. Alright, so we're just waiting here, guys. Just waiting here for the pitching change to be made. No idea why they didn't make the pitching change in between the inning, in the middle, but you know, let's just delay the game even more, you dogs. Magic D Boy says, what the hell? Yeah, I know, man. I know. Unfortunately, they loaded the bases in the top of the 7th and then had no outs. Loaded the bases, no outs, then loaded the bases, 1 out, and then the rookie hit a double out to left centre field, which pushed, which Albert Elmore Jr. nearly got a really good defensive play, but he didn't get it. And they scored, obviously, 2 runs through that. And then, there was also an out as well. So we unfortunately really choked in that 7th inning there. And that was before the 7th inning, there was only 1 hit to the Cardinals, and that was the solo home run to Dexter Fowler. So very disappointing. Very disappointing. We are waiting here, guys. We are just waiting here for the bottom of the 9th, basically, the pitching change to be made. Andrew Miller will be coming in to pitch here for the Cardinals to finish it up. Let me know, guys, do you reckon the Cubs can still come back and win this? Obviously, you know, they would need to get a man on base and then hit a dinger. And then hit a man on base and then hit a home run, which is definitely all possible. Definitely is all possible, but just real disappointing here.
Decision, but doing what he always does.
Real disappointing here. Hendricks had such a good start too.
Today, weak contact, balls on the ground.
Such a good start. Right now, wasted.
Leaders Kind of a match by the off-speed stuff.
This is about to be 4 games in a row we lose if we lose this.
But maybe you get out of that mess with that ground ball to Baez there.
Willie Lafayette says, I got the Yankees run line, Dodgers run line. I'm not too sure who they're playing today, my dude, but good luck with that one. Gabby says, in Cubs we trust. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, in Cubs we trust. But we are in the back end of our order.
Andrew Miller.
I think Schwarby's coming up here. I swear I can hear his music. I swear I can hear his music. Andrew Miller with 3 games this season, an ERA of 3.38. Ooh, that's not great. That's not great. Allowed 0 home runs with an opponent average of 3.33. Wow, that's actually not fantastic.
What they played 8, 9?
Beast says, oh, what did Beast say? Oh, I like both teams, but I like Cards more. Yeah, I agree, Ryan Pig. It's not really, you can't really do that. Oh, Carlos Shorby will be coming up here. Yeah, this is the second biggest rivalry in baseball, man. Like, you can't really like both teams. Like, you can be respectful, but I don't know how people like.
No, highly touted prospect.
So 0-1 county is Schwarby, bottom of the 9th. Noah. Oh, nearly got hit by pitch.
Struggled, that just shows you.
I would have liked that. I think he would have liked that. Just so that we can get to man on first and then be 1 hit away from potentially being tied game 3-3.
Battled different things.
Okay, so Kyle Schwarber, 2.38 average this year, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, and 780 OPS, and that's going to be that's going to come inside the zone. 1 and 2 count here. 1 and 2 count here. No one on base, no one out. Leading off here. Come on, Schwabs. Come on, Schwabs. I really think Schwarby should have cleaned up. I really think he should have come in for, not for Bodie, for Albert Amore Jr. And that's going to be swing. That's going to be a foul. So 1 and 2 count here still. 1 and 2 count here still.
85 relief appearances of 2.81.
Come on, Cubbies. So 1 and 2 count here. 3-1 is the score to the Cardinals after they scored 2 runs there at the top of the 9th. Come on, swing and a miss.
Strike 3. You get shorter, a little bit of a quick.
Well, this game's done, isn't it? Fuck me.
Yeah,
so shit. The Cardinals were shit for 6 innings. The Cardinals were so terrible for 6 innings, and then they just Carl Hendricks gives up bases loaded, no outs.
Starts from the third base side.
6 innings.
And then kind of works across.
Magic D Boy says, "Swear to God, the Cardinals scored again. I'm going to be mad." They're not, mate, because we would need to get into extra innings. That's going to be straight.
Well, a guy who's sitting in the studio may be able to comment on Andrew Miller.
This is the last inning, my dude. This is baseball, back to backs. Only 7 innings. Only 7 innings, brother.
His career ERA
so we need 2 runs here, or it's all done.
Such an effective
2 lows. So that's 1-1 count here.
2.84 in his career.
1-1 count. W says 4 losses in a row. Yeah, brother. Yeah, 2 losses, 4 losses in a row. We do play the Cardinals we do play the Cardinals about 45 minutes after this game finishes. So we did play them again, but with obviously a different pitcher.
It's just tough to stay in there on that.
Brandon says the Cubs struggled 6 innings as well. But brother, we got how many hits did we have? We had 5 hits or some shit to the 1 hit. No, we did not struggle anywhere near. We had bases loaded in the first. We had a man on second and a man on first in the third. We had a man on first and a man on second in the 5th. No, we didn't struggle, but we just couldn't put them in. But we got hits. There's no way. There's no way. I cannot believe the Cardinals are going to win this game. I cannot believe the Cardinals are going to win this game. We've got so many more hits than them the whole game. And in the top of the 6th, they've just come out here and just gotten a few runs. It's out of control. Brandon says, "Bro, teams for Temple today." I disagree completely, bro. I completely disagree. I completely disagree. The Cardinals were terrible for 6 innings. The Cubs had 8 men on base that we left on base, and that's gonna be out here. Fuck this. That's bullshit, man. I can't believe we lost that game. That's such an undeserved game, guys. That's gonna do me, guys. Sorry that I'm like this, but I just can't. I'm annoyed, man. I'm annoyed. So that's gonna be a game over here. 3-1 with the Cardinals. Cubs were the better team, but unfortunately, the Cardinals they put on a random 2 runs there in the 7th and had bases loaded, and Carl Hendricks just screwed that one. Tony Flamingos says hits don't matter runs do. Exactly right. But the Cardinals didn't even get. They got 1 hit until the 7th inning there, and which they just didn't play well. And then that 7th inning, unfortunately, Carl Hendricks just allowed them to get bases loaded. Just gave them free runs. So Unfortunately, man, that's going to do me for today. Guys, I will see you guys back for the Dallas Mavericks versus Los Angeles Clippers game. We will be doing the Cardinals versus Cubs game tomorrow, and also a Cardinals versus Cubs game on Wednesday for you guys, Thursday for me. I hope you guys enjoy this stream. Obviously, I do this every single day, so go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and obviously go and subscribe if you're new around here. Ryan, yes, says his card's way better. Well, I disagree completely with that one. But Ryan Picks, it's a great job of the game. I enjoyed listening, win or lose. No worries, Chairman. I appreciate you. We do this every day, so I appreciate you. But I'll jump off for now, and I'll see you guys in about an hour and 50 minutes or so for the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers game. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.